Welcome to the Meat Game Podcast, where the bulls run wild and the stories last. Country boys, butchers, and cowboys too, running hard on the truth like we always do.
Welcome to another episode of the Meat Game Podcast with Brando, Fieldy, and Hamish. You right?
He's on.
Yeah, he's carrying on because of that bloody... He's had a bit of a win this week, Hamish, guys. We're going to... we'll have a bit of a chat about that later. Hamish had a bit of a win, so there's been a bit of carry on today.
That cord no good, mate.
No, it's just... we changed positions and it didn't work. So
We tried something new, guys.
we tried something new, it didn't work. We are authentic, guys, and
Mine's
you saw
gone
it
to
on
shit
there.
too. Anyway,
Welcome back to another Thursday yarn, guys.
we tried it.
We tried it,
Tried
yeah.
to make it work. Anyway, mate, what are you wearing?
Mate, I am wearing the Snow and Sons hat appropriately because
Yes.
they took out the gourmet sausage, best gourmet sausage in New South Wales.
That's right.
We'll have a bit of yarn to them later.
Yep.
And
We've got this on.
these are
Big
big shirts.
GC's barbecue. They're
GC's
good.
barbecue. The man, the legend, meat teas, of course.
Meat tea.
Demi Lowerback.
Yep. Big GC. That's Grant Coleman.
Grant Coleman from Monday's podcast, guys.
Get around that.
We'll recap on that a little bit later, but we're just going to go across to Billy Gibney, guys.
Yeah, we said last week we're going to get him. We wanted to talk about the World Butchers Challenge.
Yep.
Coming to Australia, and we said we're going to get him. And now game on. Let's get him.
Yeah, we'll jump onto him now, guys.
And then we'll come back to, while you're looking for that, I've got the kick-ass hat on too. That's the batteries that Craig, I told you I'd say it. I told you I'd call him that from the footballer, see? Grant Coleman, as he's sponsored by with the rally cars.
With the rally cars, yeah.
Yeah, so he got us a couple of hats, so shout out to him. And these guys, them ones there, they will be going in a few parcels with some website orders.
Here comes Billy Gibney, guys.
Sign 'em.
Let's get the legend on.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Hello.
Hey, mate, how are you?
Billy, how are you, mate?
Yeah, good. How are you guys?
Going well.
Good, mate, good. Hey, Billy, you got your camera on?
Just about to figure that out.
Oh,
Yes, I
yeah,
do.
there
Right.
he is.
Hey, now, mate, now we want to see all of you, so turn it to the side.
What do you mean? Turn it to the side.
So put it, what do you call it?
Oh, this way.
Horizontal. Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
There you go.
There you
Look
are.
at him go.
How are you,
Much
mate?
better.
You going
How
good?
are you guys?
You look well.
Yes. Yeah. I managed to get away early today, so I had to do a few chores around the house.
Mate, you need to. You are busy.
Yes. Well, yeah, we're to third store's underway. They started fit out today, so hopefully it's cutting it fine with Christmas, but hopefully it's about. Hopefully we'll get open before end of November.
Just
Fingers
have a
crossed.
challenge, mate. It's all good.
Yeah, you wouldn't have it any other way, Billy.
I love it. Exactly. I'm a sucker for it, actually.
Awesome.
What's going on with you boys?
Oh, mate, plenty, actually. Actually, we've had a massive day.
Yeah, we have actually. It's been a good day, hasn't it?
We've had a massive day, but we'll tell everyone as we're going. But yeah, we had a few wins today.
Yeah, it was
Been
good.
Very, very good.
Good. You got to have one every now and then, Bill, don't you?
You do. That's what keeps you going.
Exactly, mate.
Mate, speaking of wins, we need to talk to you about this bloody World Butchers Challenge coming to Australia.
I know, mate. We're very, very excited. Actually, when we heard the announcement, I'm like, it's our time to shine as a country. I think it's been long overdue, in my opinion. But yeah, I haven't confirmed a location yet, but I'm hoping it's somewhere on the East Coast. But there's still speculation and rumours going around there. I won't say too much, but they should announce an official location, I'd say, in the next sort of 4 to 6 weeks, I hope. It was a nice reality check though. I got a meeting with Shannon and Stu and a couple of people tonight because we have to pull our finger out and start organising the next round. To be fair,
No, for sure.
So-
And wherever it is, mate, we're going to get right around it.
Oh, yeah.
Us as
Oh,
an
yeah, I know
industry-
you boys will.
Absolutely.
No, us as an industry, we need to. As a meat industry, so all the farmers, anyone involved in meat need to get around this
around it,
because
guys.
we want to promote butchering, we want to promote meat.
We want to promote the meat in
get
this
back
country.
into it.
The butchery in this country and the meat quality in this country is second to none. And let's promote the daylights out of it.
Absolutely.
Let's show the world what we got, you know.
I think, having AMIC on board as well, like I've had a few conversations, they're very enthusiastic to turn this into this will be a week of all weeks.
Yeah.
Like they want to make this like a convention for meat. So it might bring guys in from overseas, but it'll be showcasing our industry as a whole, from the farmer right through to the retail. So there's some big plans in the pipeline. We just got to all knuckle down and get it done.
For sure. Now, I don't know who said it. It might have been you, but it was someone of your caliber said the magic words of, it's the Olympics of meat. Olympics of butchery.
So that's gone around, that's circulated around a lot of things. I think there's actually a bit of controversy with using the word Olympics.
Oh, really?
There's always someone, isn't there? It doesn't matter what you say. There's always someone, you know.
Always someone, want to be politically correct. But that's what it's being showcased and nicknamed as. You know, as the boys are on the Today Show and it got referred to as the Olympics of meat. So it's a thing, and I just hope it doesn't end up in court. That's all.
No, me too. But I love it, and I think it is. It's a grand final, like. That World Butchers Challenge is the grand final or the World Cup or whatever you want to call it, the Olympics.
It's the best of the best,
It is.
And that's really what the Olympics means, doesn't it? The best of the best. But
and let's get around it.
Yeah, 100%, mate. That's what we're all about. And the more of the industry following and supporting, the better outcome it's going to be for everyone.
Yeah, no, for sure, mate. Absolutely. So do we know a rough date, or like it's definitely 2 years away?
Yeah, it's going to be in 28 officially. I know that much, but I don't know. It all depends.
Yeah.
They're still very vague on that one, but it'll. Like I said, I'm sure there'll be a further announcement in the next sort of month or so, just to give exact clarity of location and whatever.
Yeah, and in true Meat Game podcast form, we haven't given you any notice about this. So, mate, what's next? So. Let's just turn it to Australia and the Australian team. What's next, mate?
Yeah.
Like, what do we do? How do we promote it? How do we get everyone around it? What's next?
Well, mate, to be fair, I don't want to speak out of school here. Hence why I'm having to catch up with Shannon Stewart tonight, because we just got to figure out. Obviously, we've got to redraft a team. We've got to start trials next year. Obviously, young butchers and apprentices. I'd love to have more young butchers and apprentices represent Australia this time, because with the budget, and we don't have to travel to Paris, so there's a big chunk of that budget we can put into more training. So I'd like to see like at least 3 or 4 apprentices and 3 or 4 young butchers representing us. Yeah. And as far as the senior team goes, fair will be fair. They'll all probably have to earn their stripes and try out again. But I think I don't want to say too much, but I think we'll make an opportunity for some new blood to come into that senior team.
Yep.
But like a sporting team, right, you don't get rid of the all-stars if they're performing well.
No, that's exactly right. But, Billy, when you talk about a senior team, you're talking about a team and what they bring. So what they bring with them is marketing. What they bring with them is how they can help with funding, how they can help with generating sponsorship, how they can help with everything. It's not just their knife skills; it's how they can contribute to the team, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, 100%, mate. Like we learned a lot. I mean, obviously, I was only on board for the last one, but that was a good 3.5 year build up. But like anything, we just learned so many things we can do better. Yep. So many things we can literally sharpen the knife on, so to speak, and just be a little bit more refined and a bit more detailed, and just allocating set responsibilities for everyone. Because once again, it should be great pride in representing your country in whatever industry you're in. But for butchers, us especially, like there'll be a little bit to give back, a little bit more commitment involved. So, but at the end of the day, it's a non-for-profit passion project for us. So sponsors is what we rely on. Obviously, we'll probably run into each other at meat stocks. We'll be fundraising all of them starting next year as well, no doubt.
Yep. So we'll be getting around that, mate. We'll be helping you out a lot more and we didn't know. We went in blind. We didn't know what was going on last year, but we're ready and we're a lot more prepared this time.
So guys, if you see that stand, please get in around it, because these guys, it just helps them so much, and they're representing our country, guys. So get in and get around them.
That's it. They're representing us.
Yeah. Well, they're representing our industry. Whether you're a farmer, a butcher, a wholesaler, a processor, whatever you are, they're representing you. They're representing Australia, and they're showcasing what we're doing. So get around them.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, now, thank you, boys. Appreciate that.
Now, Billy, when you said, there's going to be a little bit of extra funding because you don't have to go overseas, that doesn't mean there's enough. We still need more. We still need more sponsors. We still need
compared to the other teams this year, they were 15 times heavier on funding than what the Australian team was. So we were quite dwarfed,
that's
by
right.
the other teams. So they do need all the support they can get, guys. If anyone wants to get around and talk to Billy about sponsorship, get in and do that. So
yeah, exactly. Just shoot us through an email. through the website, and we'll touch base. But yeah, we're very loyal and want to stick with the original sponsors we've had. Some of them have done 2 seasons with us now.
Yep.
But yeah, we're all about support in the industry. And to be fair, being the hosting country, there's probably opportunities for larger scale businesses to help support the actual WBC for sponsorship, because I know they'll be looking for opportunities to work with local people around Australia in the industry.
Yeah,
for sure. But anyone interested in adding to existing sponsorships, help out wherever you can. And the biggest thing that you need from us, like we've asked how we can help, and the biggest thing you need from us is just awareness. So anyone that wants to talk about World Butchers Challenge and the Australian Butcher Team, just talk about it. Get people talking about it. Get people interested, and hopefully we can fill out if it's at a stadium, if it's at an arena, wherever it is. Hopefully we can fill it right up and just showcase how good Australia is.
But this is one to get around and come to, guys, because this one, it's not like meat stock. It's not every year. The chance, I don't know when it'll come back to Australia after it, Billy. Like, who knows? It may.
It'll be a long time.
It'll be a long time. So if you miss,
around the world.
if you miss out, it won't be in Australia for a long time after it.
Anyone young, anyone wanting to get involved, get around it and support it and watch. You're all watching TikToks. Watch the Australian Butcher Team.
Go and have a look at it, because generally you'd have to, like Billy said, you got to jump on a plane and go to Germany or the UK or somewhere, and there's a lot of cost involved in that. When it's in your local country, you can just pop down or jump on a domestic flight and go and see it. Why not? You'd be silly if you didn't, I think.
That conversation's been around the table, excuse me, from this side as well. Like, I think from AMIC's perspective, they'd love to see 1,000 Australian independent butchers turn up to support this event, and I think they'll get it. Whether you own a shop or you're independent, you're working in a shop and you're passionate about it, book a holiday for wherever the venue is, and it'll be a showcase I'm sure they're going to put it in a good spot tourism wise. They always do. But yeah, it'll be worth coming and taking some time off work and bring the family and make a week of it.
Might even be able to talk a couple of podcasts as well.
And even we've got a lot of listeners. We've got a lot of listeners that aren't butchers, and they just love their meat, and they're very interested in meat, and they're very interested in butchery. They're not necessarily involved in it. This is the one, guys. If you want to go and see the best of the best, this is the one.
Yeah,
get in around. Yeah, it's on in 2 years' time. We'll when it comes closer to the date, you'll know all about it. We'll let you all know about it, but it's definitely one not to miss, guys.
For sure.
Well, exactly. And it sounds like it's a long way away, but I know from experience last time it'll go very quickly that time. So we've got a lot to get done, and we want to get that ball rolling ASAP. Yeah. So,
mate, not to put you on the spot, but again, that's how we roll.
But we will anyway.
Go for it.
I mean, you probably have to be pretty secure with your training, but is there any way that people can come along and just watch training, or you'd want to keep that pretty secretive, wouldn't you?
Yeah, training's a bit of a hush-hush thing. Like, it's very hard. We don't even obviously, because products have to be kept top secret.
Yeah, that's what
you don't want. Yep. Other teams do watch social media accounts, and that's not uncommon. So, training sessions not. But when we did the Young Butcher and Apprentice trials, that was at my warehouse last time. We opened that to public. So we had people coming in. So there very well may be, depending if we can do it, we might make it a public viewing for the trials when we get to sort of the top, top 10 or whatever. We'll fly them in and that'll be the actual, pre-competition, or they'll have a pre-criteria to set before to be judged on, to see if they get in. So, we might be able to do something there.
No, that's awesome, mate. That's awesome. Yep. Now, speaking of AMIC, you guys have just had the Apprentice of the Year competitions and stuff like that. That's been very successful.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, we I actually wasn't present for the dinner. I sent a table because I was actually down with the Australian Butcher Team having our farewell dinner in Melbourne the same weekend.
Yep.
But I was pretty proud. I put 2 of my young fellas in, and I got one got a 3rd and one got 6th out of 16 apprentices. So they did a great job.
Yep. Mate, just a real quick one. What about the females?
They are crushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will say this, and I say it all the time. Women are just more meticulous, and to be fair, us blokes don't really read pen to paper, or our instruction manuals aren't very thorough.
Yeah.
To be fair, but whereas the females come in and they just bring that little bit more detail, and I think that's where it's come. Like, I was talking to Tony, our Queensland AMIC manager, and he said the points were so close in that competition, but it was just all the finer details that the girl that won in Queensland, that's how she got there.
Yeah. What was her name, mate? Give her a shout out.
Oh, I can't
stitched
even.
him.
You've really put me on the spot there.
Sorry,
I
mate.
can't even remember her name, but she did a great job.
Yep.
I was present to see all their displays, and
Yep.
it's just impressive. I love going to those comps because you really do see what's coming through, and the future is looking bright. 10 years ago, I could have said it was not looking so good, but what I'm seeing now, I've got a lot of faith in the industry, and I think it's just going to keep going leaps and bounds.
No, that's awesome. We call it the feminine touch here, mate. We think because we've got houses and we've got studios, and the girls come in, and it's just that feminine touch, and everything's a lot nicer.
Everything's all good.
Like I said on the last podcast, mate, Meet at Billy's is run by organised women. I'm the chaos.
Yeah, we get it, mate. We get it. But mate, we're going to let you go. You go and get them chores done. Hey,
yes, I will.
I said to you, we'll have a bit of a scotch together, and you said, "No, I can't. After celebrating the weekend's wins, I can't."
Oh, mate, let's talk about Brisbane, eh? What a showcase they put on for the weekend. I mean, the Lions was a cracker, and then they ran away with it towards the end. But that game with Penrith, woof.
You just want to be real careful. I think you could have a double.
I reckon you could have a double.
Yep. You just want to be real careful. I think you might.
Yeah, look, everyone knows how consistent the Storm are, though. I mean, we're going to have to really bring it home to get there.
Oh, you'll have to work hard. But I think I'm in Brisbane's corner because it'd be good to see them have a win. The Storm have had plenty of wins, but it'd be good to see Brisbane. And I hate saying it because they're Queenslanders, but to have a double win's pretty cool,
It is pretty cool.
Yeah, we're all banking on it up here. It's the talk of the town everywhere at the moment. So
that'll be a big weekend. That'll be a big weekend.
I had a chuckle though because it's in New South Wales and there's no New South Wales teams in the
final.
Oh, mate,
it's horrendous.
That's going to piss some people off.
I said to Bear, are you going to watch the grand final? He goes, the only thing I'm going to watch in the grand final is me turn it off so I can watch a movie. And he loves his footy.
The New South Welshmen aren't happy.
Don't worry, mate. It'll be full of people. It'll be full of Queenslanders, I guarantee you.
It'll be maroon all the way through.
For sure.
100%. They're good supporters.
No, but I do think and we're not a footy channel, but if the big guns shine for Brisbane, like your Katoni Staggs, like your Reece Walsh, Reynolds and Hunt. Oh, and Payne Haas. He's just a freak. And he's one of my favourite players is Carrigan. If they shine, I don't think the Storm.
But out of this whole competition, we're not a footy channel, guys. I'll be very, very quick. The most frustrating team, I would be frustrated, would be Canberra.
Yep.
Because they had Brisbane beat nearly. There was 3 times over. I thought Brisbane can't come back from this.
3 times.
They can't come back from it, and they've come back, and they could win the comp. If I was a Canberra supporter, I'd be just so frustrated. Look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all you Canberra supporters, but that's the way I sort of see it. So.
Yeah, no, like I said, it's amazing. Like Brisbane just seem to perform when the pressure is piled on them. They just seem to come out, and they just love it more than most teams go to mud. They just seem to get stronger, and they just find that fifth gear, they just get there. Yeah. So it's going to be good. I'll be watching.
I said,
I'll be watching too.
I might watch a movie. Me and Bear might go and watch a movie together.
Titanic.
Watch Titanic. Goes for 3 hours.
I think you might be right. But no, we spoke earlier, and that Reynolds, he was never missing that goal kick. Never.
Oh, mate, I know. I was there.
What about they did the repeat for the Rabbitohs? Where he missed. They had the miss, and he wasn't missing this year.
He wasn't missing, mate. He was not missing.
You could see the confidence in him. But, that was a sigh of relief when that came through. I was like, thank God.
Yeah, he was not missing that. So
I spoke to a lady this morning who was at the game, and she said she's never heard a roar like she heard. She said it still gives her goosebumps. So apparently it was just electric, the atmosphere.
No, they reckon State of Origin had nothing on it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I heard that I heard a few quotes like that. So all good news for Brisbane. I don't know. If we talk to you in 2 weeks, it might be a different story though. We'll see.
No, all good, mate. But we will be talking a lot more, especially about the World Butcher Challenge and the Australian team as well. And with meat stocks coming up, we're going to get around that a fair bit.
Yep.
And we're just going to do everything we can to
just create awareness for it, so people know about it and they know what's on and they know how important it is and how rare it is, and not to miss it. So.
And how exciting it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we all sit there and watch TikTok, and we all whenever we put something on where someone's cutting meat, we get thousands and thousands of views. Yeah. Well, you actually get to go and watch it
live. Yeah.
How good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll keep you up to date. Like I said, using your guys' network as well. Like when we announce trials and all that stuff, I'll feed all that information through to you guys so you can re-promote it. And like I said, we want to see a lot of butchers around Australia try out for this one. I'd love to have 100 applicants. I really would. Yeah, it's going to be a nightmare, but it's a good problem to have.
Every time you come on, it just adds a little bit of class to it.
That's the nicest thing anyone said all day. Thank you.
No, all good, mate. We're going to let you go.
Cool.
Thank you very
Good to
much.
see you, boys.
And talk soon, eh?
No
See you later,
worries.
legend.
Thanks, boys.
See you,
Thanks,
Billy.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
What an absolute gentleman.
Oh, he's an absolute legend.
Just an absolute gentleman. Do you have that on screen record?
Oh, I did.
Did you have it on D&D?
No. So any of you guys viewing that, you get to see a couple of messages I had come through. So I'm just going to put.
Now, I might have stitched you up today.
I'm just
but
gonna
that's
put-
a stitch up. You just stitched yourself up.
Yeah,
with
there's a
that one.
couple of. I think the missus even sent a message, so you'll all get to see that. So I'll let get a few more people watching anyway.
Oh, well. Anyway, we're raw. That's just how we like
We're
it.
raw and we're authentic. We're
Authentic.
authentic. Yeah, authentic's the word.
No, absolutely. Right. So we've done Mufti Day. Oh, YouTube, guys. Watch us on YouTube and keep watching us on Spotify. Absolutely. That's our main one. But we get to put reels and stuff up on YouTube.
Yeah.
So get around.
So it's
the
on.
channel.
It drops, as we said last week. It drops on both platforms at the same time, guys. So if YouTube's your preferred preference, it's on there exactly the same time as Spotify. In saying that, if you go on Spotify, exactly how you go in to listen to it, you'll be able to see the videos on it. And that's all our podcast now, guys. So
Yeah, absolutely. So that's YouTube done. Oh, Fieldy's Saturday night.
yes, run us through that, mate. I was on holidays.
Yeah, well, actually,
And Fieldy's made a star appearance.
yeah, so you and I were going to go down, but guys, we spoke about this in the past, and there's a lot of things that both of us can't go to. Brandon does all the editing. We've got 4 podcasts that has to be edited very, very quickly. We've got the 100th coming up, which is massive.
Yep.
That's taken a hell of a lot of work.
So what are we now? We're episode 95.
I think this one's 95.
Yeah, 95. So
Is it
we're
95 or 94? This one's
it's
95.
95. Yeah, Grant was 94. So episode 95, guys. So we're only 5 away from 100, which is really exciting because
Yeah.
it was 1 or 2% of all podcasts get
Yeah.
to 100. So that's pretty cool.
But now with the videos, and you'll see the advertising on the TV and all that sort of stuff, Brendan's been flat out doing that. So I went down Saturday night.
Stu was carrying
Last
on
minute.
again.
Last minute, I wasn't going to go because, like I said, we've been flat out. You've been on holidays. End up going, met the Barella boys. The Tweed Coast Meats guys were there. The South Coast was it was the New South Wales apprenticeship comp and the sausage comp. And the South Coast was very well represented.
Yeah, well.
I got to meet up with John Hasty again.
Yep.
I've missed them guys. Paul from East Coast, East Nowra Butchery.
Yep.
He's just an absolute gentleman. I used to serve him for Nield & Co. It was just so cool going to see him. I used to make sure I always spent a lot of time with his shop. Really good shop and just an absolute gentleman.
Yep.
Met up with Corey. He's a lunatic,
Yep.
but I love him. The amount of times we've spent talking about snags and stuff like that is just unbelievable.
Yep.
And he kicked goals again.
Yep.
He's at South Nowra Butchery.
Yep.
He's got a really good shop down there. So yeah, the East Coast were very, very good. John Hayes is at Wollongong.
Yep.
The Barella boys were there. The Terrace boys were there. That
Oh,
was
yep.
cool. Yeah, I got to
You're
sit
there?
with the Snow and Sons boys.
Yeah, Snow and Sons boys
Yeah.
were there, well represented.
really cool.
They all went down, didn't they?
NTB was there.
Yep.
Yeah,
Nate,
he
Nate
was
the
there.
Butcher.
Nate the Butcher, he was there.
NTB.
I got to chat with Craig Munro.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah,
What a
he was
legend,
there,
yeah.
yep, yep.
Yeah, no, I want to catch up with him.
Mr. Constable, he was there. Rob
Yep.
Constable. Said good day to him. I actually sat next to Shannon Walker, so that
Yep.
was pretty cool.
Yep. Actually looked pretty flash, Shannon. I saw a few photos of him getting around.
And they were up me too. So I went, I had the podcast shirt on, but it was sort of casual, but then I had I thought it was a bit of a sports coat. And but it's the only thing that fitted me. So since my surgery, I haven't gone out and got any clothes.
Yeah.
The only clothes I've gotten is the meat game stuff. So I need to go out and get some fancy clothes.
That's
on.
like me. I've got a lot of beautiful clothing, but it's just all when I was big. You know?
Yeah, all swims on you. So yeah. So anyway, no, that was pretty cool. But really, really, really good night. It was unreal seeing. Oh, and sorry, the Nield & Co. guys were there. That was
Obviously, I'd say Neil and Co. was
unreal.
again. They just get around everything, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well represented. So
Yeah. That was really, really cool.
Tanya
to catch
Scott,
up with
you
them.
caught up with Tanya.
Yeah, spent a lot of time with her. That was just so cool. And the biggest thing I got out of it, it did bring a tear to my eye, and I gave Tanya a massive big hug and said thank you so much. Not that she done it for me, but the runner-up for the Apprentice Award
Yep.
is the Brian Harris. Well, I'm nearly tearing up now. The Brian Harris Award.
Yep.
For the runner-up, and Eva got that.
Yep.
And she's a beautiful young lady.
Yep.
We're going to do a podcast with her and Tanya.
Yep.
And that's going to be amazing.
Yep.
That's going to be so good.
Yep.
But the Brian Harris Award, that's mad.
Yep.
That's perfect recommendation for an absolute legend of the
Legend of
industry.
bloke, yeah.
And like I've said 100 times, one of the main reasons that I wanted to do the podcast.
Yep.
We've both got our reasons, and
Yeah.
that was one of mine.
Yep.
But that was awesome. And Riley from Saratoga, he come first. So
Yep.
he was just really good young fella.
Yep.
And Shannon said he led the way. So remember that when Lewis was down in Tassie,
Yeah.
Lewis Lack, and he
Yep.
won, and everyone said, "Oh yeah,
He just led the way.
he
Yeah.
led the way."
Yep.
Yeah, Riley was
It's
the
the
same.
same,
in this
yeah.
one. So, but yeah, they were there. Oh, Spring Hill boys were there.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was really cool.
Yep.
The two young cousins.
Yep.
They were really cool.
Actually, I saw a few photos of the two young fellas kicking around. Yeah. So.
They're really, really cool young fellas.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, we've spoken about that. If you've got a daughter, don't be afraid to get them to chat to them blokes. They're gentlemen. They're
they're good,
such good
they're
young
good
fellas.
young fellas, aren't they?
Yeah. So no, it was really, really good, and everyone. I've obviously missed people, but I got a little bit tipsy by the end of the night.
Oh, I think she's a big night. Yeah, you want to book a motel room. You didn't, did you?
No,
Work the next day.
I worked the next day.
Yeah.
I was sitting there bragging.
And then you did a bloody live after.
I had to. The only way the night. No, but I had to do a live in the morning. Just to
prove that you were there. Yeah.
Yeah, because I told everyone that.
Because Old Trench, he wouldn't have had much confidence in you, would he?
I spoke to him the next day.
Yeah, he would have been very dusty.
Oh, he was rusty, Like he was not good.
I said that to Nat. She said, "Oh, Trenchos." I said, "Oh, all the Snows boys there." And I said, "They will play up." You know?
Yeah, they did. But everyone did, but it was.
It's
really
one of
fun.
those nights, isn't it? You know, and it's good. Everyone gets together, and it's yeah.
And there was no jealousy. Again, I think this industry has changed so much.
Yep.
And there's no jealousy, no bad blood. Everyone was talking to each other. Everyone was networking.
Yep.
It was just so good.
All help each other. Like I said, you all come together. You're the force to be reckoned with. You know,
Yeah.
these supermarkets and that, and they don't stand a chance. If you guys all start helping each other like you are, and start networking and
Yep.
sharing ideas, and we use this platform to broadcast everything we can. But you're a force to be reckoned with. You really are.
Oh, and what they're doing around us and even away from us
Yep.
is just awesome.
Yep.
So good.
And if you hear someone on a podcast, this actually happened today, guys. If you hear someone on a podcast that you would like to get in contact with, reach out to us, guys. We'll make it happen. We're all about networking, guys, and we're all about trying to help you guys network and help you guys, share ideas and that. So if there's someone you hear on a podcast, don't sort of think, "Oh, I'd love to talk to them, but I can't."
Yep.
Sing out to us. We'll make it happen.
Oh, absolutely. Butcher Jerd. He messaged us today, and,
Yep.
and now all of a sudden he's talking to PBSA from the
Yep.
podcast. He's
Yep.
going to get. He's going to look into
Look into that system, yeah. So Butcher Jerd, he's he's very strong on TikTok, guys. Jump on him, and I've been following him. Again, I say this all the time. I've been following him for years before we were even doing the podcast.
Barella Butchery.
Yep.
He won a few awards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but anything you want or anything you get out of this podcast,
Yep.
just talk to us and yeah. But we're even just who we've learnt to talk to.
Yeah,
Grant
it's-
Coleman.
yeah.
Through Demi.
Yep.
Now Tim Ryan from AMIC.
Yep.
Talks from Demi.
Yep.
Just the networking, and it's all come from Jay, which
Yep.
came from Tanya.
Yep.
It's all.
Yep.
It's all talking and
The more people you talk to and the more people you meet, I've said this before, the easier the job gets. It really
so
does.
much better. So much better.
All about networking.
Yeah. Mate, Monday's podcast.
Yeah, Grant Coleman.
Wow.
Yeah, what a high caliber fellow with just a wealth of knowledge and an absolute gentleman to go with it.
Yep. So I seen you at 4:00 this morning.
Yep.
He goes, "Have you listened to that podcast yet?" I said, "Yeah, of course I have." He goes, "Wow, top 5."
Yep.
You loved it.
Yeah. So and that sounds stupid, guys, because Stu edits it and then I proofread it. But when you're editing, you're not sort of listening to it. You're looking for mistakes. You're looking for anything controversial, all that shit. So you're not enjoying it. I like to get in the car, put it on, and actually listen to it, and just listen to it for what it is.
Yeah.
And I did that this morning on the way to work. I got a 45-minute drive, so that's perfect for podcasts. So yeah, I got in the car and listened to it this morning. I said, yeah. He's just such a wealth of knowledge and just such a brilliant bloke,
Yeah. And from a bloke, now you're saying that you've done a lot of what he's done.
Oh, I could say, and I've said this. I said, well, this happened when we were at the invitation. I could sit there and talk to Grant for hours, because we've not had walked down similar roads, but there's a lot in common that I can talk to him about. So it was, I really enjoyed it. So,
But you even said you got a lot out of it.
oh, he's you could just learn so much from him. The more time you spend with Grant, the more you'd learn.
Oh yeah, yeah, and such a gentleman.
And he's been taught by some of the best, I can't quote his name. I've put myself on the spot here. The gentleman from Japan. He mentioned him a couple of
He
times.
did, yeah,
He
yeah,
said he
yeah,
was a
yeah.
hard man, but he just taught me. He said what he didn't know. He said not worth knowing.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
He's been around some of the best guys, and he's just absorbed it. And that's the thing too. If you're around someone of that caliber, you just shut up and absorb what they're saying.
And he's built brands, and he's gotten around brands since he's left, and
he understands the importance of them.
Oh.
And it is brand. It's just so important these days. Yeah, Sir Harry. Yeah, Sir Harry Wagyu.
What
an article.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Well, we came across it at the Invitational. Beautiful product. Absolutely magnificent product. It really is.
Yeah.
And the feedlot.
Oh yeah, that was mad.
Anyone, any of you guys, if you're like me, you listen to the podcast in the car. I've put a few. When you get up, we're talking about that Sir Harry feedlot. I've actually put a bit of footage up there of it. So if you want to have a look at what it all looks like, definitely jump on there and have a look at it. So
Yeah, we might even give that.
I might even put a reel up tomorrow on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Just so you can all see it, and you don't have to. Yeah.
Yep.
I'll make it as easy as I can for you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. but no, it was so good talking to him, and already the people we've spoken to since having a yarn with him is just phenomenal.
And what he also did highlight was just the different avenues you can go down. Like, you look at him, he started out stacking shells, then they offered him a job as apprenticeship in the butcher shop. He was working in the opposite shop to Old Snow. Then he sort of thought, I might go and have a crack at the abattoir side of it. Did that, did a few different roles in there, and ended up, production, meat salesman, production manager, production coordinator, production manager, general manager.
That's what I got out of it.
There's just so many things you can do. It's just that if you're in a shop and you want to try something different, there's just so many options. If you're at a processors and you want to try something different, there's just so many different avenues you can do. So
Yeah, and now he's the president of the ABA.
yeah, now he's in the barbecue. So.
Right, and running with a lot of help.
Yep.
But he's running.
And
the
there's
Australian
something that he
Butchers
would have
line,
known
barbecue
nothing
lines.
initially, but when he first got into barbecue, he would have known nothing about it. So it's okay to go into something you know nothing about.
Yeah, and kick goals. But like I said, he's got a lot of help. He's got Jay's, Demi.
He's got the contacts. I would love to go through his contact list on his phone. He would know so many people.
I dropped him off at his truck.
Yeah.
I rang you as soon as he got out of that car, and I said what I'd give Dave his phone.
His phone, yeah.
Just the list would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Of the contacts he's got and the people he would talk to weekly would just blow your mind.
But he attracts high caliber people by his not by what he's done or his experience. It's just his persona. He's just such a nice guy. You just if you needed help with something, like I've met him 3 times now. If he rang me up and he needed something, it just would be done. He's just such a legend. You just do anything for him. He's one of those guys that he's just a nice fella.
But how good was it that day at the Full Throttle Invitational?
Yep.
You said I really want to talk to him about this.
Yep.
And it was the American.
Oh, it was the imports, and he just had all the time in the world.
5 seconds. Yep, no worries.
He didn't really have any time in the world, but he made time. He's just, and even when we with our position where we were there, he looked after us.
Yeah.
He's just a legend.
No, he did. He just made sure we were in the right spot. He goes, no, you're going to get. He made sure that the Full Throttle got the most out of us.
Yep.
But he made sure we got the most out of that event as well.
Yep.
And he was just so good.
Yep.
So good.
Yep.
But taking Wingham from domestic to export was massive.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that job.
That's a big thing, guys.
Yeah.
That's massive, and the amount of money that has to get thrown at it to get it from a domestic caliber to an export caliber.
But you don't get a second chance either.
And the other thing too, they were going to the US. Now there's export and there's export. You've got the highest is the EU, and then you've got the US listing under that. A US export listing is really, really strict. So they would serve in Japan. They've got
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, they would have been serving Japan.
and
That's huge.
so there's a lot of taking a domestic abattoir to that level is massive. So
Yeah. And then from there he went up to Oki.
Yep.
That's also owned by Nippon.
Yep.
So that's, I'd say it'd be a promotion.
Feedlot with 90,000 head in it. Like, that's just off its lemon spread,
Yeah, not for the
Mate.
faint of heart.
Mate.
But to run that joint as well.
Yeah.
I think he said he'd done that for 12 months.
Yeah.
And then he went travelling, and retired.
Yeah.
And then went over to John D. And
Yeah.
what did he say? He had 26 processes there.
Yeah.
Wow. That's.
But they just do such a good job,
Wow.
John D. They always have,
Yep.
So
Yeah. Well, you
it's
see the boxes,
it's
that
no
stuff
it's
goes-
no surprise,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And he said about how they have to do the trims for the barbecue.
Yep.
He said John D. were Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Like their bone and
Yeah,
stuff like
I
that.
never thought of that with the slash. I
neither.
didn't think slash marks would matter. I
Yep.
really didn't, but they did. Like I know I know with the pork and that when I was in that field, if you're doing prosciuttos and things like that, slash marks are just they're so important
Yep.
not to have them. But I didn't think with barbecue it would make a difference. But
As soon as he said it, I've gone, oh,
I didn't.
yeah. Because when they're presenting it, it has to be the perfect slice. You've got to slice down the
You
opposite
see
way.
boners with the brisket. They will sort of, you can see how you get a bat or a rough boner, he'll slash it. I can 100% understand. But again, the more you sit around Grant, the more you learn.
Yeah, exactly.
It's pretty simple.
For sure. And guys, you're going to see and hear a lot more of him. We're going to make sure of that because what we learnt from him,
Yep.
everyone else can learn too.
Oh, exactly. And that's what the whole idea of this podcast, guys. I can sit around with him and I can learn a lot from him.
Yep.
But I don't want that. I love to learn myself, but I want to give it to every single one of his opportunity to learn what he knows.
Sure.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and learn it while we can.
Bloody oath.
That's that page, Brando.
We just might give Trench a call.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, we've got to talk to him about... What did he win?
He won the best gourmet sausage in New South Wales.
Yeah, he did. Yep. What was it?
So he's going to have his brother, Mickey T. We've got Rod Trenchard and Mickey T.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Mickey T's coming on too.
Yo!
I've been told.
I better have a quick water.
Get into the water, mate. You're on the Bourne Dries.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. I needed one just for today. Actually, I probably will. Blood orange mandarin. You're one of them, India.
They're one of my favourites now, the mandarin.
I'll put in one of these kick-ass stubby holders. This is a magnetic one too, guys. So it sticks to the
Yeah, they're cool, aren't they?
sticks to the boom arm, just like so. Young Mitty was in the apprenticeship comp as well.
Trencho! What's going on, mate?
Oh, living my best life. What's going on with you?
You've had a good weekend, mate, I heard.
Oh, mate, we've had a ball terror. Unbelievable.
Hey Trench, turn your video to horizontal.
Nah, it's okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, no,
is
it's
it?
okay, yeah.
Is that better?
Nah, go back where you were, mate.
The way you were, mate.
That's it.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, I was just seeing how sideways you were after the weekend.
That's right. Yeah, you went sideways. That's how he was on the weekend.
Mate, I was the well-behaved one.
Oh, I don't know. I spoke to you the next morning. I don't know.
He's a bit crook, was he? You wet the gills a bit, mate.
The cook wasn't in real good shape, I can tell you that.
I see
He was
you
not
took
in
the
good
cook
shape,
down
mate.
with you.
Now,
Oh, Jesus, mate. It was a mess.
what did you call it? She was riding the porcelain pony.
The Porcelain Express.
She got come unstuck, mate, did she?
Yeah, she come unstuck, mate. The poor little thing. She doesn't drink very often, and she give it a fair nudge. She was drinking
she
two
did.
to my one. So.
Yeah, she did. She was on the margaritas and she was on the vinos too. Yeah, she,
No,
Yeah,
the
then
vino will bring you undone.
She got into the vodka and cokes. She was about to work after that, don't worry. She was about to work. She reminded me of you, Brando.
yeah. She gave up drinking and took up guzzling.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
But she had an awesome time. The smile
She
did
did,
not
mate,
come
she
from
did.
her face, mate. She had a ball, and I
Yeah.
really do have to thank her because I'd done the old thing that I said that I wasn't going to do. I left Christy behind and went mingling and looked after her. So, mate,
I said to him, oh, you and Christy really hit it off. She said, yeah, she's lovely. You know, they had the best time.
yeah, she didn't have a chance. She didn't have an opportunity. Someone had to stay with her. I ran off. I wasn't on Duga. I did apologise too for that.
So run us through, Rod. What did you win, mate?
We won Best Gourmet Sausage of 2025 in New South Wales. I'll give you a look at this one, mate. Look
Look at that
Hey.
trophy. Get it right on the screen, mate. That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, she's a
Fit
big
your head
one.
in it. Yeah, that's awesome.
Hang on. How many beers got tipped out of that?
None. No, well, actually, I'll give it to Steve-O was responsible for it on the night. So
Steve-O is not
mate, it's seen
responsible with
things it
anything.
shouldn't have seen. No,
It's seen things it shouldn't have seen.
I'd hate to put a purple light on it.
Wow. Nah, he had a ball, mate. He had a few tears as well. He's very proud of himself and proud of you guys.
should be.
And that was his snag.
Yep.
And
it was.
You guys call him Ring a Ding Ding, the snag king.
He's the
and
snag king.
That's
Yeah.
for a reason.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
sausage
no,
king.
he
they
was
call
very
him.
proud, and he should be, mate. He's
Yeah.
very, very. Oh, we're just proud as a team, mate. We work hard, you know. You spend a lot of time working on these things, and when something finally comes together, you know, it's a really nice experience for everyone to be there together, and enjoy it together.
Bloody oath.
And you just had NTB with you?
Yeah, NCB come for the run.
Yep.
He's he's out there in his own shop now, but he's still very much part of the family, mate. It's so yeah, he come along and brought a bloody salesman with us, an Everson salesman.
We did hear that.
Yeah.
You pricked a
That's
few
the
ears.
word around the trap.
You did prick a few ears saying that, but anyway, we'll leave it at that.
Leave it at that, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Trench, one thing about NTB, and he won't mind me saying this, but I asked him how he was going. He goes, mate, you've got no idea how much I've been leaning on Trench. And I said, oh, really? He goes, mate, he's unbelievable. He goes, what he's doing for me, he doesn't have to, but I'm talking to him all the time, and the shop's just going so good, and a lot of it's because he's helping me out.
It's guidance, and he needs Trench,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a great young man. He's out there having a crack. So what can you do? We've got to build these young people up and support them, and what he doesn't know, mate, I'm more than happy to help with.
Yeah.
But he's a knowledgeable young man. Don't get yourself all mixed up. He knows plenty too. So I'm very, very proud of him.
But the thing I took out of that, Trench, like, everyone knows how popular he is. Like, he can get caught up in all that social media shit and all that. Like, he's great at it. Everyone loves him.
He's really focused in on the shop, hasn't he? He hasn't
Absolutely.
worried as much about social media, yeah.
But
He's locked in.
Yeah.
He's locked in 100%.
But he's so humble, Trench. And when he said he's helping me and he's accepting your help and he's asking for your help, that's massive,
Yeah.
mate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, look, I couldn't be prouder of him, mate. And I don't want to sit here and, say I'm helping him here, helping him there, because I don't want to take away from what he's doing, mate. It's all, he's out there doing it. He's out there having a crack. I'm just proud
Just
of him.
giving him
And
a bit
if
of
I can help
guidance.
him in
Yeah.
some way, then happy days.
Yeah. And another good thing, like, when he took that over, and I'm not bagging anyone that had the shop before or anything like that, like, just, it is what it is. He bought a shop, so the guy that had it before him didn't walk out of it. So obviously that's success enough. So,
Yeah.
But what I am taking out of it now, like, he could have easily just rested on what was happening before and just had a shop. But now he's said, nah, I'm making my own snags, I'm making my own rissoles, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm starting to do I'm doing bacon. He's even said, he goes, I'm going back to the shop at 1 o'clock every morning, turning the bacon to make sure the bacon's right. Like, he's really putting in.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah, he is. He's doing the hard work, and he's there on his own. He's got his little brother there with him, but he's mostly there on his own, and we've all been in shops, and you can't imagine how hard it is on your own. Like, you're doing 12, 14 hours a day. Everything's your responsibility from setting up the display to the washing up. It's such a hard slog on your own, and I couldn't be prouder of the young man.
And that's not even the hard part. The hard part when you're on your own is the head noise. Yeah. That's the hard part.
Yeah, you don't have anyone to bounce off, do you?
That's right.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. That's
And
the
knowing
hardest
Nate
part.
as well as I do, I thought that'd be, if anything he was gonna struggle with, it would be that with his head noise. But no, he's just doing a fabulous job.
Yeah. Well, I say that to the young blokes at work, and I've had young blokes come and go, and I say to them all the time, and Brandon, here's this: your head will hurt before your body does. Your head will give up before your body does.
Yep.
And that's what I was worried about with Nate, and that's not happening. He's doing a great job, and I really, really like the fact that he's asking for help and listening as well.
Listening to the right people. Yeah, no, he's doing a magnificent job.
He's surrounding himself with the right people.
But you hear us say that all the time, guys. Surround yourself with the right people, and the job's a lot easier.
Hey, speaking of good young fellas, at that AMIC dinner there on Saturday night, I was so proud to see the whole community get around the apprentices. They got standing ovation, and that makes me super proud. Like, you don't see that in plumbers or builders or whatever. The whole of the best of the butchers in New South Wales were there on their feet clapping for our apprentices. I just thought it was amazing.
How loud was it? It erupted.
Oh, it was deafening.
Yeah, it was so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
And then Trench got up on the old Trench got up. You should have heard it.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
jeez.
should have heard
The crowd went wild, did
it. The
they?
crowd went wild.
Oh, mate.
That's a bull going wild.
No, not you, Hamish. The crowd went wild, not you.
Mate, the crowd.
Oh, dear.
That's what it sounded like when Trench got on the stage.
That was when Trench got up on the stage.
Yeah. I was surprised no one else had a little speak when they won their prizes, though.
Yeah, they pushed him through, didn't they?
Hey, shut up. No.
He wasn't talking to you.
that Hamish? Tell him to settle
Hamish
down.
is, nah,
He's up and about.
he's had a bit of a win this week, so he's carrying on. Yeah,
Actually, we will
good
have
on him.
someone else on.
he wasn't
very,
at the
very
he wasn't at the Sausage King, but
Mate, he was at the latest barbecue competition.
we will run through that a little bit
And
later. though.
something may have happened.
Yeah. Hamish had a
Yeah,
win, Trench,
okay.
so he's
He's had a
up
win.
and about.
He hasn't met a cow, has he?
He's not allowed.
No, he's lost his shaft.
Oh, Jesus, that's a worry. No wonder he's grumpy.
Yeah,
No wonder he's
no.
got
So when he has a win, mate, he gets up and about.
That got taken off and the rest of his body did. But anyway. Nah. Good, Stu. You left
That's a
to
nice
leave
hat
that
you
in.
got on there, Brando.
What's that?
That's a nice hat you got on there.
I'm running the Snares hat, and I said at the start, I'm running the Snares hat because he got best gourmet sausage in New South Wales, so why not?
Yeah.
Better tell you what it was.
Oh, we haven't even gone through what.
It was a good sounding snag.
It was just a good,
Yeah, pork
beef
pork
snack.
maple and chili jam.
Pork, maple, and chili jam.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
great.
yeah, very nice. Twice on a coarse cut, not too fine, nice and chunky, and just enough chili in the back of it to let you know you've had some.
Yep.
Absolutely beautiful.
I love pork snakes. Eh?
And now tell me, how are you going to promote it? Because that's what I love about the Sausage King competitions.
Yep.
Is when the people win.
Yep.
When the shops win and the companies win.
Yep.
They really promote it well.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm still a little bit confused, not confused, but I'm still a little bit unsure on how I'm going to promote it. I'd really like to do like a really nice, stylish sort of video of it being made and presented in the window
yeah.
and that. But that's really not our style. We're a bit smart-assy, so got to come up with something smart-assy to do.
Yeah. But will you try and get out in the community and try and do a bit of a cook-up, like a barbie of it or something like that?
Yeah,
Get
absolutely.
everyone trying it?
Yeah, trying to get on to a couple of local news people and let them know. And
Yep.
it's already gone pretty wild on Facebook. But
Yeah. So if you want to
Yeah,
try
very-
these snags, guys, get to Wingham if you're in or around that area. Get into Snow and Sons and jump on it.
Actually, you got a pretty handy website too. You could probably put it on there as well.
yeah, they're going. Actually, exactly what I was doing when you guys called was because we release our specials for the week on a Tuesday morning or a Monday night, and I was just getting them all uploaded, which included the sausages. So
Yep.
No, beautiful.
them are on.
There's been a few grand final and or final sausages getting around. I've seen East Blaxland. Scotty done the
Yeah,
best.
how
Scotty
good
Evans,
these
yeah.
Blackburns?
He's a
They were
legend.
cool,
Scotty,
eh?
Scotty Evans is a legend.
Yeah, a cut
Yeah, I
above
think
done the
it might
blue
have
and
been in-
white.
Yeah, cut above did the blue and white. The
Yeah,
Geelong
blue and
Cats.
white are good. How good Daniel? He's a bloody nice
Isn't
bloke,
he?
isn't he?
He's in here absolutely like just a gentleman,
Yeah, we had Pete
Yeah,
Lindbeck doing the
absolute
green
gentleman.
ones.
Yeah, Pete Lindbeck, geez, he'd be a bit better.
He'd be emotional.
If Broncos win the grand final, or like I said before, if I was a Canberra supporter, I'd be just because they should have won that. But
They
anyway.
should have won. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, the Victorians wouldn't be real happy about what happened.
That's
I don't
about
What happened on Saturday?
Brando, of all the things I've heard you say, that's about the biggest load of crap I've ever
What's
heard.
that? What's that, mate? I speak a fair
Hey,
bit.
I'm with Morgz. Broncos at it all the way.
Oh no, I reckon Canberra should have done. Anyway, we're gonna get Morgz' rebuttal a little bit later. We haven't had him on for a while, and the Broncos are up, so we've got to give him his time in the sun. So we'll speak to Morgz a little bit later,
definitely.
guys.
Well, I spoke to Mickey T the other day. He goes, "Where's the bro?" I said, "Oh yeah, we probably should get the bro on." So
Oh, he's been crowing, mate.
He's been up there holding Slade Point.
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
He's
Yeah,
had a bit
Benny.
on.
yeah, he has. Yeah, he's been helping Benny Patterson out.
Yeah.
up
Yeah,
there.
I've been talking to Benny too. He's a nice bloke too.
He's a ripper.
Yeah, bloody good bloke.
But that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
We're networking and we're getting that out there.
Nah, it's just good. They were just talking about that before. Butchers talking to each other, and like I said, if everyone networks and everyone shares ideas and helps each other, you're a force to be reckoned with. You really are.
Yeah. Hey Trench, from what you
absolutely.
remember of Saturday night, because you did get into your work, how was the networking, mate?
It was fabulous, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely fabulous. Caught up with blokes that I've known, blokes that I haven't known, blokes that you talk to online but never met in person.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
No, that's unreal.
Absolutely.
That's
yeah.
what I took out of the night. There was no jealousy, no nothing. It was just so.
No, everyone
good
was
night.
happy for one another.
Yep. And
Yeah.
that was, and you were right. And the biggest applause was about the apprentices. It was so good.
Yeah,
That's good.
absolutely.
Encourage the young fellas.
And I even dragged Nate. I said, "Come on, you're coming with me." and went and introduced him to a few of the apprentices. We went to the apprentice table and introduced Nate to the boys and Snow and the Snow and Sons boys as well, because they all see on the socials, and they were, I seen them, they were looking at over there and going, oh, that's that. And I said, no, well, let's go.
Well, you do. You see them on TikTok all the time. You're like, oh, there's old mate. You know, like
I had a couple of the boys come up. They must have come up with their boss or a lady, and she's like, "Oh, they've been too shy to come up and introduce themselves." And I brought them up. I'm like, "Don't be shy." I got a photo with a few of the boys and that. Yeah, it's good fun.
No, it's unreal, isn't it?
That's awesome.
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
mate, we absolutely appreciate what you've done, and thanks for taking me down there.
No, thanks for coming,
unreal.
mate. Like I said, I think you guys have got the biggest part to play in the future of the Australian meat industry, and I'm behind you guys like you're behind me. So
Yeah.
Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you very much,
Appreciate it.
mate.
welcome.
All right, now go and get some shut eye.
Definitely. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.
What an absolute legend.
Yeah, he is an absolute
Yeah, and so humble.
Yeah.
Like, he's got a really good shop. Could just easily just stay in a nice little country town and just and just stick to his own thing. But no, he really wants to help other people. And I love what he's doing, and his brother, and
He's just a good human being. So is Mickey too, you know.
yeah, and what the whole shop's doing is just so good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, mate, that's that. Oh, yep. The Tramontina website, jump on there, Hamish 5 on checkout.
Yep.
Some people have been doing it. Spoke to Tom.
Yep.
Some people have been getting around it. So thanks very much, guys, for your support on that. And
And that's just not butchering stuff, guys. There's a lot of, they've got a really good range of barbecue stuff as well. So any of you barbecue guys out there, jump on the Tramontina stuff and have a look at it. So.
kitchenwares as well.
Yeah.
Kitchenwares, all good.
Yeah, I don't know.
You love it. You love it. But even kitchenwares. So Christmas is coming up. If you're looking for Christmas ideas, jump on there and get some good quality stainless steel kitchenware. So Hamish 5 on checkout, 5% discount.
So Hamish 5 on checkout, and that's not just butcher equipment. Like I said, it's Tramontina sells a large range of stuff, guys, and that's all Hamish 5. You'll get a 5% discount on it all.
I was speaking to Evo the other day. He goes, you know what I like? I really like the steel. He really likes the Tramontina steel.
Yeah.
And the serrated, what's the one? What's it called? You know more. Where they've got the little divots and the ham knife. I call it a ham knife, but it's actually a brisket knife.
It's a brisket knife. Yeah, we used it at Christmas to carve the ham, wasn't it? It's
so
good.
good.
It's so good, yeah.
Yeah, well, it doesn't stick.
So jump on their website, guys. www.tramontina.com.au.
Yep,
They've got a wide range of stuff. Hamish 5 at checkout, and you'll get a 5% discount. And that also helps the podcast too, guys.
Brando, we've got an agenda here, right?
And we're all over the place. It's a dog's breakfast today, guys.
I'm going, where the fuck am I up to?
We've jumped from one thing to the other today.
You know what? I'm going to start doing it like I do in my book, mate. I'm just going to cross them off as we go.
That's the go. That's how we normally do it, but today's been all over the joint. So.
All over the shop. But no, it's been good. Oh, talking to the bloody Broncos, do we give this bloke a ring?
We just before we get on to Morgz and listen to all the carry on from the Broncos, because I've just got to let him have his time. He's been carrying on all day. I just want to say, so the reason Hamish has been carrying on so much. Righto, enough. The Hamish rub.
Yeah.
What happened? We got a phone call today, Fieldy, didn't we?
We did. So we're up and about already. We've had a really good day.
Yeah.
Everson-wise and obviously the podcast-wise.
Yep.
After a massive weekend.
Yep.
We kicked a lot of goals.
Yep.
In the last probably few weeks. So we've been very, very busy, flat out, and we've kicked a few goals.
Oh, and it's just...
Thank you very much to all these guys.
Yeah, thank you for everyone that supports us, because it does get tough sometimes, guys. Like, we do massive hours and that, trying to keep all this going. And sometimes you do get tired and flat and a bit down and out. And
For sure.
Little stew comes out in me.
Today wasn't today didn't happen.
But today we had a few wins, and it just keeps you going, you know. So, but today was one of them. But we might get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I think we should.
We got a phone call today off Grant Coleman.
Yep.
And the Hamish rub won an award. So we'll jump. Yeah, that's why we're running these shirts today. The hat.
And his podcast dropped on Monday, so
yeah.
He's been a massive help. But he went and busted something out at a barbecue competition, and we will have a yarn to him.
We'll have a yarn to him.
He got a bit of advice from, which we'll stitch him up on too.
Anyway, I'll get him on the phone, guys.
Yeah, we'll stitch him up.
No, you can't stitch him up. He's too nice.
No, let's stitch him up. Bugger him. I think the Lowback sisters done a job on him.
Hello.
Here he is.
There he is. The
Hello,
man,
mate.
the myth, the legend.
How are you, boys?
Going
Yeah,
well.
good, mate. See, he knows the drill. He turns it straight around. He knows the drill.
He's a professional, mate.
Turn around sideways.
This is his second podcast. He
Get a
knows
bigger-
exactly what he's doing.
Mate, I just want to come straight out and congratulate you, Grant, on today's podcast. The podcast that dropped on Monday. We've had a lot of good feedback on it, mate.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that really enjoyed it. So, yeah, congratulations, mate.
Oh, excellent. No, very good. Very
And
good.
You enjoyed it? You had a listen on the way down? You
Yeah,
enjoyed it?
I did, actually. I really did. And actually, I spoke to Jay just a while ago. He told me he put a post up, but it come up with a weird link, so he's deleted it. But he's going to share the one that I put up. So, yeah. So
No, that's all right. We'll have a crack.
nice shirts, boys.
You happy with that?
Yeah, no.
No,
Turn
that,
around,
mate,
one.
that little parcel came on Monday, and yeah, we got straight into them, and yeah, love them. We got
Excellent.
we're running the hat that you
Yep.
brought up for us, the kick-ass
Oh, yeah.
hats.
Yeah, the kick-ass hats. Yeah.
Got a bit of Sir Harry Wagyu going as well.
Very, very, very
Yep.
good. Very good.
But mate, the most important part of why we wanted to speak to you is what happened on the weekend.
Well, as I said to you after I'd done that podcast, I was going to head up to Distillery Road Markets and cook in their SCA competition, which was 3 steaks, which is a grass grain and a Wagyu steak. But as well, the other category was a steak sandwich. And I said to you fellas, I'm just going to use your black rub.
Yep.
And bingo, I cut all the cut the steak up into strips, put the rub on it, cooked it up beautiful.
Yeah.
Got a couple of Turkish rolls, covered them in mayo, and then fried them in a pan of butter, and put some nice cos lettuce on it, some mayo, some cheddar cheese, a nice steak, of course, and some lovely caramelized onion. And then
Yes.
we melted some craft cheese and put the
Yeah.
melted craft cheese on top, and then a nice barbecue sauce, and put the other bit of Turkish on that we fried. Put it in the box. Bingo, first place for that fantastic rub.
Yeah, good, mate, eh?
That's
you
awesome.
took it
Yeah.
out.
That's awesome, mate.
What'd you say? I think you rang me and said we cleaned them up.
We clean them up. Yeah.
No,
I
that's
had,
unreal, mate.
I had Big Red from Stockpot Kitchen. It was his 50th birthday, and he arrived there at the competition only just to say good day and have a couple of beers on his way to Brisbane. So I said, how about help me put this steak sandwich together? So he put the chef touches to it, and cleaned them up.
No, very good.
They've
Pretty
done
hand.
well. The rub was very good. Come
No.
9th in one of the steaks as well. So it was a really good weekend, and the product was really good.
No,
That's
that's
awesome.
awesome, mate. Thank you so much. We've got a few photos too. So, Stu, can you help us out with that, please, mate?
Yeah, pop a few of them up, Stu, and don't
Yeah.
carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah, the photos probably wasn't the nicest photos, but in the time quickly to get it first at hand in, that's what I wanted to do, because down the road from us there was blokes making surf and turf and all this kind of stuff, and ours was just a real genuine good steak sandwich. And I said to Red, this will test them, and it did.
No,
It was
it's
unreal.
Hey, listen, I got a phone call just before from a pair of Lowback sisters.
They'll be claiming it.
They did. They said that they told you everything to put on.
Yeah, because I wasn't going to go to the comp, and they said, "Oh, come on, go." And I said, "Oh, steak sandwich." I said, "Well, what do you reckon?" So it was interesting. I handed it in, and they told me everything to buy, so I went shopping.
They
And then
said
when
you were
I
going to
handed
put
it
rocket
in-
lettuce on there, and she said, no, put cos lettuce on there.
Yeah, no, I hate rocket. So yeah. Anyway, I handed it in, and she looked at me, and she was over selling some clothes, and she looked and said, "Well, where's mine?" So I had to go back and reinvent it and cook another one for her. So, and she said, "Oh, how good's this?" So
Both of them said it was amazing.
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
no.
Yeah, they
So
said,
signature dish now at Stockpot Kitchen. I told Red he's got to use your rub, so he's going to look and get some, and he's going to do a signature dish there.
nah,
That's
beautiful,
awesome.
mate. That's unreal.
Yeah.
And what a man, like
Yeah.
that Red. He's
Oh, yeah, he's topping in, didn't
Oh
he?
yeah,
Not a
Yeah,
bad,
no.
not a bad fella to make a steak sandwich with.
No, he's unreal.
And
So,
you would-
no,
did-
it was a great day.
Did you enjoy a beer while you were doing it?
You know what? I didn't have a beer.
Didn't you? Good stuff.
I haven't had a beer for about 5 weeks now.
Oh,
so
but you're doing so much driving now, you can't because that
no,
obviously with the
I'm
license as well.
just trying to be healthy.
Yeah, that's good, mate.
Try to live a bit longer and be
Yeah.
a bit healthy.
Bloody,
You'd be on these
But
now. The Born
Red had a few
Dries.
beers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
that's
on the
the
Born
go.
Dries.
There they go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
Born Dries. Nice stubby holder too.
that will be going. This hat, the blue hat over there, and this stubby holder, and I think I threw one at Brandon before. They'll all be going in a few parcels of
Yep.
when we sell something on the website.
Yep.
We throw a few episode things in. Me and Brandon put our weird signature on it, just a bit of a wank
Yeah.
factor.
Bit of a wank, yeah.
Excellent.
Hey
So-
guys, if you buy any merchandise, you might get a little couple of freebies in there. So
Yeah, a couple of freebies.
we're just going to toss them in random boxes, guys.
Yep.
Ah,
So.
great work, boys. Great
Yeah, no,
work.
it's going all right. But, mate, we wanted to say thank you very much for having a crack at that. And the podcast was just amazing.
Yeah, that was, mate.
So good.
Very good. Very good.
We got a lot out of it, and I think a lot of our listeners will as well. So, no, it was unreal,
Yeah.
mate. So, thank you.
No worries at all. Thank you.
Awesome, mate.
Righto, mate.
Righto,
You take care.
righto, boys.
See you, Grant.
later.
Get into
Talk
them.
soon.
All right, mate.
Bye.
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 See ya.
What? Just awesome people, eh?
Yeah.
The Lowback sisters, Meat Tea, Grant Coleman, barbecue.
Yeah, those Lowback sisters are next level good.
Yep. And they said, G him up. We told him what to put on there.
They're trying to claim it.
Absolutely. But he did say they made him a sandwich, and it was just, no problem.
No, but it's good to get that sort of feedback on the rub. It really is. So.
But what about Hamish? He's getting around. He's
Yeah,
doing
it's
a bit of
good.
work.
It's good. No, but it's good to something you put your name to that comes back with that sort of a response. So.
We did say that, but we said right from the start, we're not putting our name to shit.
Nah, that's right. That's right.
And there's proof.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
Now, Brad at Taste Merchant, well done, mate. Congratulations to you. And congratulations to Hamish. And, well, congratulations to the butchering community.
So obviously, guys, they're Taste Merchant rubs. If you'd like to have them in your shop, or if you're a barbecue and you'd like to have a crack at it, Taste Merchant. If you can't, well, you just look up Taste Merchant and go direct to him. If you need to get Brad's contact, just sing out to us, guys.
Yep, and we'll do it.
Hamish at themeatgame.com.
Yep, absolutely. And that's our website as well.
Yeah.
Themeatgame.com.
Yep.
Hats, shirt pre-sale. Now, guys, I fucked that up, so that's all on me again. But Demi's gotten all the gear to me. That will be happening. 2-week pre-sale, and we're on.
Yep.
$45 for the shirts, plus the delivery.
Yep.
And it'll go straight from Demi straight to them. So that'll be heaps better. And it'll be unreal.
And the Taste Merchant, guys, if you want to send Brad an email, that's tastemerchant@gmail.com.
Yep. And we'll put that on the website too. I've got a few rubs.
And that'll be above our heads now, guys. If you're watching, that email address will be right above our heads.
Yeah, you're getting good at that, actually. I did notice. I've been noticing that on the videos.
Stu did that. That was Stu's idea. Actually, he had some positive input for once instead of just being a fuckwit.
No, that's been good. He's been up above. I like that.
Nah, say that you'll see that email address there now, guys.
No, but Stu's been getting into his work, guys. We've got the telly going. We've got the
Yeah,
it's all
he
going
did a
really,
good
really
job
well.
on that too. He's been going all right lately.
Yeah, he's been a little bit of whinging or not too much.
No, I had to threaten him with violence.
Very good. Speaking of the sponsors, there they are. We'll quickly go through them before the one-liner. Because I'm just we're
You've
all
just
over the
made
joint.
a dog's breakfast
Yeah,
of today, mate.
we're all over the joint.
We're
but
supposed to have structure. That's why we bring the sheets, and you've just
and I even write the sheets up.
yeah, you
I've thrown them in the mess. Vidal's Icon Pack.
CBS
I'm looking through them.
NBL.
NBL.
and
they're up
Dunningham's
there
in
now.
New Zealand,
Yep.
and our good maroon friends that will be crowing
Ooh.
Vidal's.
Yeah. Yep. CBS. Did we
Yeah,
say that?
CBS was
Dunningham's. NBL. Yep.
Obviously, Taste Merchant Rubs, we've just been through them, and Tramontina, we've just been through them, guys.
Yep.
So thank you to all our sponsors.
Absolutely. Yep. Oh, one-liner.
Did you want to get the bra ring?
Oh,
Let's just get it out of the way. I've been putting this off all day. Let's just get it over and done.
Yeah,
with.
we'll do that.
We'll just
Righto.
listen to the Brisbane Bronco carry on.
I was trying to hold out. No, it's been a while, guys. We haven't spoken to him for a while.
We'll get the Morgz on, guys, and just
He's been very busy. He's been over in NZ. I'm going to hit him up about how many pies he ate because I reckon he hated
he
it.
ate over there, didn't he? He's probably put some. Here comes the Morgz, guys.
Hey, mate, how are ya?
Morgie.
Yeah,
Going
going
well,
well,
mate.
mate. You winning?
Winning, mate. Always winning.
Beautiful.
Even the
Beautiful.
Broncos are winning, eh?
There we go.
And even the Brisbane Lions won.
Yeah, I know. You could get a bloody double.
We might get the trifecta with the girls and the GF too.
No, you won't. You're up against the Chooks, mate. You don't stand a chance.
Who is it?
The mighty Chooks, mate. Isabel Kelly and the girls. You don't stand a chance.
Too many,
Jess Surgis.
too many,
Hey, Morgs,
too many pretty,
That's
too
it.
many pretty girls in there. Too many pretty girls.
Hey, they can play. Don't worry about that.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. They're just still my favourite. She's still my favourite.
Yeah, she's a ripper. She goes really, really well. They reckon she's going to be number 14 for the Aussie side as well.
Number 14.
Yeah, no, because she's starting to play in the back row a bit, so she's going really, really well.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the old bum's starting to drop, is it?
Koenig, she kills them. You've got your work cut out for you, but geez, you've got a good centre. That number 3.
She looks like a man.
Yeah, but she's a good player, man. She's unreal, and they reckon she's one of the most beautiful people in the. She's unreal. Obviously, Brigginshaw, she kills them.
You know, I've missed you fellas, eh, bro?
Yeah, where you been, mate? You been to NZ?
I've been in NZ, yeah. Mum got a big crook. I had to shoot back and see Mum, and me going home sort of inspired her to get up out of the chair. And I rang her up this morning, and she's sitting up at 7 o'clock this morning.
Beautiful.
She was eating snapper heads, bro.
Oh,
It's
really?
a delicacy for Kiwis.
Yeah, right.
She was sitting eating snapper heads, but been absolutely I've been back home to New Zealand, back up north again.
Hang on, Morgs. Hang on. You're not getting away with that. How many pies did you eat while you were over
All
there?
I saw was your videos of you eating food.
I didn't see you getting around your mum. I seen you eating food
I only ate 7 pies.
in one day.
No, in a week.
What was that? What was that?
Yeah, you had a good seafood.
What was that
one, eh?
seafood one you had? It looked like it had
Scallops.
scallops in it.
Scallop pie.
Yeah, that looked amazing.
Like 4 whole scallops in a pie.
Yeah, I was salivating
but-
watching that.
They do it differently over there, the Kiwis, eh, boys? They, like, I don't mind the old traveller pie. I've become accustomed to the old traveller pie, but you go there and have one of them pies, it just gives you a little chubby.
Hey, I was speaking to Evo, and he reckons we've said this before, but he reckons it's the milk over there and the cream and stuff that you use in the pastry. Yeah. Oh, the butter. Sorry, the butter you use in the pastry. That's what makes an average New Zealand pie so much better than our average pies. Is the butter they use over there?
Yeah.
That's what he reckons.
Is that what it is? Because it's got to be something. People ask me, and I'm like, I don't know. I can't, but the pastry is soft and flaky. But I don't know, eh? But it's nice anyway, bro. Bloody beautiful.
They reckon, so a New Zealand pie, your average New Zealand pie is as good as our good pies, but our elite pies are better than.
But they reckon what the boys said to me too. You can pull over pretty much anywhere and get a decent pie. You're not eating traveller pie. We've all smashed a traveller pie on the way to work, but
no
they
problem.
reckon you can go to a server and you get a decent pie.
Yeah.
You go to the servos over there, you get coffee, and they have what they call wild bean coffees there, and fuck, you're right. It's cappuccino. It's just fluffy, and then they serve that up at the garage, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, they
no.
mate. Is it true? You've obviously been over there. I talked to the boys at work and stuff, and they reckon the cost of living over there is just crazy.
Through the roof. Yeah.
No, you know what? It's only petrol I found expensive.
$3.
Not quite there. 280. 280. But it's and I tried to explain to them. I said, no, it's not there over here. Like even meat over there wasn't expensive.
Yep.
Food in general wasn't expensive. But I think average wage over there in New Zealand is 813 compared to 1,225 Australian, and I think that sort of makes a bit of a difference. Like over there, alcohol it's cheaper to get drunk over there than it is to eat food over there. They say, because there's no there's no taxes on alcohol over there.
Oh, okay.
So you go and buy a box of beer, costs you like less than $30 for a box of beer there.
Hey, don't they drink crates?
Oh yeah, and crates. Well,
Isn't there a crate day?
Yeah, crate day. So they have swap a crate. You give
right.
12 long. You give 12 long necks back in the crate, and you get 12 full ones and cost you $30.
Oh, really?
12 larges,
Yeah.
and they got to drink them in
12
one day.
largies for $30.
You got to drink 12
Yeah.
larges in one day. It's a great day.
Why would you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, we're pretty lucky over there. Like, those big towers. I was drinking those towers over there in New Zealand. They're like, $40, and I'm like, and that's the equivalent to 8 schooners. And I'm like, Jesus, she's got it pretty lucky over here.
Yeah.
I said, I don't think it's the fucking beers putting the weight on. I think it was all those towers I was honing into.
Brandon's just going to get a passport now.
Oh,
$40 for a tower.
Yeah, towels, and they drink like they say handles. Handles are like our not schooner pints. They have
pint.
like
Yeah. A handle's a
They drink-
pint. Yeah.
yeah.
they drink handles over there, and like $7 for a big handle, and
You're joking.
yeah.
$7
And that's
for a pint.
that's
We're
enough.
paying 10,
that's
10 $11 for a schooner in Sydney. Like,
$9 for a schooner and a pint.
Yeah, no,
you're looking
yeah.
at $12.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so they don't have they don't have government service tax on alcohol over there, which I find pretty absurd, But yeah, it's cheaper to get drunk than it is to buy food over there. I saw chicken wings over there. I remember seeing them for $4.50, and I thought, well, that's pretty good. And then I look at something like lamb neck chops in New Zealand, where it's $18.99, and then their rump steak in the supermarket was $22, but beautiful rump steak. Like I brought a couple of these packets, and good, different meat. I don't know what it is, over there, but not expensive at all. I think just our wages are different over there.
Yeah.
And where we're from, we're pretty lucky. We've got like fish, and there's some cows on the farm there. There's some sheep. You got watercress. You've got gardens. So, and I think the homeless is quite big there in Rotorua where I was. But I think a lot of families do struggle, and some of them choose to struggle. So.
Yep.
Yeah, it was very interesting, but no, it's not expensive there, boys. You'll have a field day if you're just going over there to eat pies and get on the piss.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Now we know what you've done.
Yeah, that's why I came back 3.5 kilo heavier. I went to go and put my knives on, my pouch on, and I lost a notch. I had to put one up. It
There's
went up
nothing
a notch.
worse than when you got to change
Yeah,
a notch
drop a
on
notch,
your
yeah.
on your knife belt. There's nothing worse. You just think, oh, jeez.
And you know me, you know how disciplined I am. I was like, yeah, I'll be right, and fucking get back here straight into fish and chips. Fucking Jesus. Straight to the old dirty bird. I went and had a feed of Kentucky.
He loves it.
He loves his KFC, doesn't he?
No good. And
Fucking so it was hard case, but good.
and you done a bit of work with Danny and Alex. So they would have cooked your mean feed as well.
Oh, they do amazing things up there. I didn't even have to take dinner home. They cooked extra ones, and I was taking dinner home for me and the bro up there. And fucking nice. They got some good. They make this lamb shank pie where they stick the bone comes out of it. I've never seen like this. They put, and then the chef puts mashed potato, cooks this pie in like a red the shanks in red wine,
No problem.
garlic thing.
Lamb,
Then he pulls it
lamb
all
shank,
apart
red
and
wine,
sticks
and
the
mashed potato. Oh, no problem in a pie.
Yeah.
And you know what? And you can't eat it. You cannot eat one, and they only charge $10, and you can't eat it. It's too big.
Wow.
Too big.
Yeah.
Lamb
Like,
shank,
bro,
red
that's out the
wine.
gate. But no, I had some fun with them. I love them. I love
Yeah.
those two. They're great. They're great for their community, and they're good family people. Those people, and that's what it's about. So yeah, no choice.
Unreal. And then where did you go? You went and helped out Slade Point?
I went to see Benny. Yep. I went up there to see Benny and his dad Chris up there. Spent the whole week up there, and then I got the dreaded phone call that Mum wasn't doing well, so I cut my day short, my trip short a couple of days. And then I flew home, and I've only just come back from there. Actually, I went up there and spent a week while Benny went on holidays.
Yep.
And sort of helped him along there. And he's going great guns up there now, Benny.
That's good.
Yeah, good. It's a family business too, eh? I just want them to really, really do well, eh?
Yeah, he's made a few changes since you were up there the first time. I think you helped out a lot more than what you think. I spoke to Benny a fair bit, and I think when you were up there, you helped out massive. and I think it made a big difference. And you would have noticed that the shop's changed a lot since you were up there the first time to when you were up there just recently. It's a lot better, yeah.
Yeah, it's he said that, and it's sort of been and even on this whole journey, like you go in there and because you've seen a lot of elite butcher shops, they people are always inquisitive on what to do here, and it's all about, and in the game we're in, it's all about making that money or going that extra yard to squeeze that extra yield out of whatever you do, and that's something I've learned a lot more in doing what I've done, is working around all these shops like the big boys, like the butcher shop and Roadie Meats, and even up there at Sunvale, like you really got engaged in what you were doing and the product that they were serving, and which is why part of the Meat Game podcast and everybody that sort of gets on board with all these AMIC award things is doing well. The butchering's absolutely relishing on the back of the effort everybody's sort of done. So
It's just the networking, isn't it, Morgs? Like the networking that's getting out and about at the moment is just unbelievable. Like you got so many people talking to each other on social media and chatting with each other. It's just so good, so good.
And even the banter, but the banter's real lighthearted. But there's more positives than there are negatives in our game. The Mad Butcher Scotty rang me this morning and just to see how I was, and I sent Rod a big good luck message before I went down, and he wrote back champion. He sent us a picture. Like it's real engaging with everybody, and we don't really know like us boys. I've only sort of met you only once, and it's like I've known you for years, and that's what it's about, hey? The networking.
That's what it feels like, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and we haven't talked, for ages, and then next minute, we're back on track, and it's bloody beautiful. It's beautiful what the industry is about now, and like I've just watched that Transylvania, Shannon Walker and do that Butcher Wars, like unreal, eh? And the ladies in our industry have upped the ante now. Fuck, there's some good ladies.
Hang on. Hey, don't use us as a dating service, mate.
No, I said butchers.
Hey. Oh, we seen your post about you trying to find yourself a girlfriend. Now you're telling everyone how good the ladies are in the butchering, eh? Yeah, don't use us as a dating service.
No, it's I'm still in the wind there with those ones. It's the old Morgie doesn't sit still for too long. He's just got no fucking ears, eh? I don't know why.
I seen
my mother, even my grandmother, always said, "Listen, you gotta fucking listen." But so I still don't listen. Maybe I'll learn. I'm 50 in a couple of years. I might learn to listen then. But no, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I can just up and go away when I want to, and which makes it a lot easier. It won't be real fair if I try and commit to something I'm not sort of ready for or looking for.
No, you got a bit of stuff. You got a bit going on at the minute, which is unreal, and getting around the butcher shops and the walks and stuff like that. And
what you're doing's unreal.
What we're doing going forward, like down the track. So, no, it's good, mate. And like you say, you're putting a few other things in front of your own life and your own sort of stability at the minute, and you are up and about, and it's good. It's unreal. We appreciate it.
A lot of thanks goes to the Meat Game podcast. Hey, like I said, I've always preached yous, and I love what yous are doing. My phone, honestly, boys, it still rings at 2. Like last Friday, I got a call at 2:09 in the morning. Spoke to this bloke for 54 minutes, random bloke. It's still pretty heavy and raw. And even if I try and clock off and just have a reset, that there's always someone reaching out or even asking a question, and I get bombarded with with messages saying how me have changed a fellow that's 68 years old's life, and I'm just thinking far out. Like they love listening to what what we're about. They love the way butchering is. Even the butchers' partners have messaged, saying how we've had an impact on their husband or their spouse. It's amazing, eh? And you know, to try and say, you know, I'm doing well, I'll be lying, you know, to you if I said, you know, I'm good, because sometimes there's some days it's pretty full on, eh?
Oh.
But I created that space, and I didn't know I was
Well,
I was going there.
we talked about it recently. Like we don't enjoy Father's Day, and we talked about that recently. And Brandon had a bit of had his own meltdown and bit of a breakdown, and we talk about it. And
that's why we talk about it, guys. Like we are exposing ourselves, but I'm quite happy to put myself out there if it helps one person or it helps someone go, oh shit, I got that too. So it's not just me, you know. Like that's all we're trying to do, guys. So
yeah,
I don't mind putting myself out there to do that.
And Morgz is in the same spot.
Morgz has done exactly the
Great
same
job.
thing. He tells you about the shit that's going on in his life, and there's a lot of people that can relate to it, and it helps them. I think so. 100%.
No, for sure.
When I went back to New Zealand, suicide is really, really huge in New Zealand. It's huge.
Yep.
Probably the biggest killer of the men is suicide over there. I walked into the hospital where my mum was, and these two young fellas, they're like, hey, you're that butcher, bro. And I was like, oh, kia ora, bro. And they're like, fuck, old man always talked about you. And I was like, oh, yeah, what's he doing? Oh, nah, he shot himself. I'm like, fuck.
Wow.
You know, and this is just walking into hospital to go and visit my mum.
Over in NZ.
Yeah, in New Zealand, yeah. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, who says you're, like, you know, and then I walk in. I took my dad to the pub, and they're like, you know, these people stand there and they just want to talk to you about, you know, why did you do that in Australia? You know, why don't you come home and do that? And I'm like, fuck, there should other people that can sort of do this, you know?
You can't be everywhere.
I was like,
There's only one Morgz.
There's only one bro.
That's what I said. I've only got one pair of gumboots, I said. And they said, oh, you should be wearing red bands. I'm like, fuck, stuck and wear white gumboots over there. I said to them, I said, I'm an Aussie now, I've become an Aussie citizen. Fuck you, bro. They reckon, fuck you. But you know, it's really heartwarming to know that, you know, we have, you know, reached the shores of other, even a bloke in Ireland messaged me. He listens to the podcast, so you'll probably hear this.
Yeah, I've noticed that there's the Irish is going up. So shout out to all you guys out in Ireland. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you're enjoying it. So
Jason Sayers is
Ireland?
bloke's name, and Ireland his name's
I'm not
Jason Sayers. He's a big fan of yours, actually, boys. And he when he talks to me, fuck, he talks too fast.
They talk quick, don't they? The Irish talk so quick, man, eh? And people say Aussies talk quick and they struggle understanding them, but I reckon Irish can be so hard to understand.
You should see when he has a couple of fucking beers. He's fucking calling the dog racist.
He's off to the races.
Flat out, eh?
No, I've worked in Sydney, so I've spent a lot of time in butcher shops in Sydney, so I'm not too bad with the accents and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like South Africans, I'm very good with. I'm not too bad with it, but I do understand how people go, oh, I don't know how you get that. And the pommies too. The pommies, like I said, I'm pretty good, but it took me a long time. It took me a long time. What about even Mousset, the Frenchman?
Yeah.
He goes, I don't know how you understand these guys. I said, no, well, you do it for so long, you do understand
I think, living in Sydney helps too.
Yeah.
Because you see so many different cultures and, you know.
Cultures,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like me. Like I speak a few, like, you know, like hellos in like Arabic and, you know, Italian and Croatian.
Yeah, you do. You hear a bit of that language. Yeah.
Brandon's incredible. Like all of a sudden you go, and then he goes, yalla. And I think, I think he's changed
but that's what it is. Eh? It's all that.
Yeah.
It's all the nationalities and that down in Sydney, which is, you know, what makes Sydney, you know, special for Sydney. So yeah,
and it's not just
been awesome, but being busy, being good.
Yeah. And it's not just Sydney, Morgz. It's all the big joints, isn't it? Like all your major cities,
Major
like
cities,
Brisbane.
yeah, they're all the same now.
You'd see a lot of it on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
So and it's just a busyness and multiculturalism and stuff like that. But it's good. It is good. So what else is going on, mate? What's next? What's next for the bro?
I'm gonna just Russell needs a bit of a hand up here at the Sunny Coast, so I'm going to sit here for a month or two and then have a good wind down and and just reset myself and do some work, get some work, and try and get some funds back in the old bank. And because I've got bills and obviously to also.
Yep.
So I'll go and do a little bit of work. He's given me a bit of work up here, so I want to help him. He's got a shop that's ready to explode, and I want to help him take it to that next level.
How are you hitting them?
Up here in Sunny Coast?
How are you hitting them?
Fucking like a demon. I went out the other day. I double bogeyed the first hole, and anybody who knows golf, I double bogeyed the first hole. They laughed, and then I ended up shooting 3 under par from then on in, and he ended up shooting a 70, and then I won the $340, and then I won a free lunch and a free beer from our playing group as well. So
The last thing you needed was a free lunch. You'd put on 3.5 kilos. The last thing you needed was a free feed and a beer.
Oh no! This was a pretty easy lunch. I had a steak and onion sandwich with 2 eggs. So yeah, that was
Very good. We'll have to get that steak sandwich on under a Hamish rub, mate. We just won an award for the best steak sandwich with a Hamish rub.
The Hamish rub on it. Yeah. The big
bull.
fella had a win, mate.
He's very happy.
Yeah. Of course. So yeah. So no, that's about it. Really, lot of things to look forward through for me. Moving forward, but it is a busy time of the year for us. For the butchers coming up.
Coming onto it, yeah.
I'll just settle on down and try and help out where I can. Get up and relieve. There's a couple of shops that ask me if I can go up relieve, and that I'll go do as well. So and just try and help them through their Christmas.
Yeah.
But geez, it's booming. The old industry's going good. Even the abattoirs are doing okay. Even with the meat prices, customers have been they've been very, very good. Like I said, if it's if you put a premium price on an article that's a good article, they're happy to pay for it. It's when you want to try take shortcuts, you're going to get yourself found out. But people are still spending money on meat, and it's amazing to see everybody sort of do well. I don't think anyone's sort of doing badly.
There's just so much value added now, Morgs. You've got to value add your shop. You've got to value add your shop and value add your products and push and advertise really, really well. That's what I'm noticing the good shops are doing, is really pushing their advertising.
I'm a member of that Meatworks Australia.
Yeah, I've been there for years. Yeah.
I get a little bit disheartened by some of those, those people in there. I watch a couple of these comments and I just think far out. It's not how it used to be back in the day. No,
they're just all they're doing is trying to trigger people. You just delete next. Yeah. They're just trying to trigger you. Yeah, that's what we've noticed. They're just trying to trigger it.
And that's another thing. So now I've got to make. Now that I've established a little bit of a following, it's asked me to put mine on public, which I think we all know what's going to come once you go on public. You sort of become it's going to be funny. Long as I'm not too pissed and try and answer them back, I think I'll be all right.
Brandon's got the best policy. I've still got to learn it, but Brandon's got one where you just, if you've had a few beers, you put the phone away. Brandon's got a no phone policy, and it's so smart. Yeah, that is. That's smart.
So that'll be every Friday.
Every Friday night, brother.
Sunday.
Mate, Saturday night, 8:30. I'm trying to ring Lawsy. It's just a dickhead policy. I shouldn't have done it. Sorry, Lawsy. But yeah, you got to put the phone away if you've had a few beers.
It's the old saying, know thyself.
Yeah. So.
Really, really excited. Really excited for the next couple of months, and Mum's health is a little bit better. She's not out of the woods, but she's a bit better, which gives me a little bit more peace of mind. And I was happy I sort of went back and seen her. But I'm going to talk about my mum to you a little bit. So, Mum's got a real crook heart, and she's on a dialysis, and she's bleeding in the bowel. And because she does dialysis, sort of every 3 days, it cleanses her. So. Unless her organs sort of get big infections and sort of give up, she'll keep fighting fit until then. But I said to my family when I went home, because I was actually prepared for the worst, because that's what the doctor said. I went home, and then my mum was about to go on what they call a driver. When they go on a driver, they sort of get the shakes, and you've got somewhere between weekend and 20 hours and then they sort of drift away. But I says to my family, like, I'm not going to watch our mum sort of deteriorate and go like that. I want to try and remember my mum as, you know, a big, strong, positive woman that was always there for us, you know, and it was real interesting. My family, we were all together there. So I've got 13 brothers and sisters. We've got a real big family.
Holy shit.
And I'm the third youngest. And I've always, I love my brothers and sisters, and I sort of listen to them, and you know, and I just think far out, like they sort of live in a stone age, you know, and I'm not one to sort of, you know, shy away from anything, especially when it comes to like the truth. So you know, they were saying, oh, you know, if mum has a cardiac arrest, we're going to resuscitate. And I said, no, don't do that. And they're like, oh, that's our mum. I said, yeah, but you know, I don't want to see mum fucking go through any more pain. I said, because that's not what it's about. I said, our old lady, you know, she goes into cardiac arrest and dies for 7 minutes, and next minute she comes back and you resuscitate her, and then 100%. The next 5 years she's a vegetable. I said, 100%. You know, what happens there? And they didn't look at it like that. So when mum comes through,
they should, man. You know, one thing my father said to me, Morgz, he said, if it gets to that, he said, please do not resuscitate. Please don't. He said, I don't want it, please. He said, don't let them resuscitate me. So that's all. But that's it. Yeah, it's hard. You can see why they don't want to, but you can see why you know it's. And I'd be the same. Yeah. And I'll be in a bed one day and I'll be saying the same thing. Yeah. You know.
You know, and to sit at because it's been a long time since our family, all of our siblings have been at one table. It was interesting to get to that stage of your life, you know, to think like we're about to lose our loved one. And we're lucky some that listen to this or listening now, they you know, they never got to see their mother or father grow up, you know. So, you know, to have my mum for nearly 50 years of my life has been amazing. I do worry about my father, who's taken on the job of looking after my mum. It's taken a toll on him as well. And I says that to my siblings. I says, you know, mum's not really the worry. I think if, you know, we don't keep an eye on our old fella here, he's going to fall over too.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like that. Can I just go back to that, Morgz? Just go back to that.
Yeah.
Mum's not the warrior. You're right. Sometimes it's the ones that not get left behind.
Mate, the carer. My mother, she's another one.
Unbelievable.
The tax, what she's been through the last 10 years, she's been through as much pain or more pain than he has.
Yeah, I think
the carer cops it more than what the actual victim does. You know, look.
I think that's right. I think that's a massive point. The person that is doing the caring, and the one, like you said about your old man, and Brandon's just said about his mum, and my mum once more, and my old man passed
and the mental stress. You know, it's just I've just watched what mum's been through the last 10 years, and it's cruel.
The one that's still here, they're the ones. They're the warriors.
Exactly. They are the warriors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my dad, he actually come over for my last walk. So my father and I thought, geez, he's fucking fragile. So he said, oh, you know, we're all in the chat, and they're like, oh, Dad's got these breathing problems and his lung, and he can't drink beer. So when I went home, I said, fuck, when was the last time you had a beer, Dad? And he's like, fucking they won't let me have a beer. I love a beer. This is my old man, right? Yeah. So this is where I get it from. And I says, how come? So I said to my sister, I said, how come you won't let that? Oh, because, you know, he can't breathe properly. And I was watching my old man walk fucking 30 metres and stopping. So I said, I know who fixes this up. I said, Father's Day. I said, go on, Dad, what do you want, a beer? And he said, yeah. My old man loves the punt too, So give him $100 for the old fucking horses. He had 3 of these beers, these handles, bro. And it was about a 15-metre walk to the tab, 20-metre walk to the pokey. My old man must have done about 20 laps of these fucking things, and there was not one short of breath here. Then the old boy out, he come fucking good. Anyway, we were pissed, me and my old man, and we got back up to my old lady, and she's come good too by then. She said, you fucking old bastard, what are you doing drinking? And he goes like this to, oh, fuck up. That's how he talks. Anyway, he went to sleep next to my old lady the next day. He goes, come on, let's go. Take me back to the tab. I want some money. When he got his $189, and when he collected his money, he went and brought a couple of beers for me, and then we sat there and had another beer. And my family were going crack. And I said, fuck up, man. I said, let him have a beer. If he wants to have a beer at 76. I said, any of my kids tell me I can't have a beer, I'll boot them right square in the twat. I'll kick them. Yeah, can't have a beer. But yeah,
Nah.
it's always good. It's good to see family. And
Yeah.
it's funny, people, different times of our lives, we get to crossroads, and it's everybody has different opinions, and you're just there for the same reason, but and that's life, life in general.
It is life, mate.
So
That's it.
it's pretty good philosophy to have. You just live your best life you can, and treat people the way you'd like to be treated.
Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
When I'm 76, I want to have a beer, so
Yeah.
why not?
Oh, that's what we said last week. Live in the moment. Live in the fucking moment, because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring.
That's right.
Yeah.
But nah, all good, Morgs.
Right, Morgie, we're to keep running, brother.
We're going to let you get some sleep because you're obviously got to go back to work tomorrow, so you go and get into it,
Can
mate.
I just say one more thing?
Go for it.
Go the fucking Broncos,
I
boys.
knew we should have pulled him up.
Broncos.
I knew we should have pulled him up.
You fellas laughed at fucking Morgs. I started
we did.
whipping them. I started whipping them at the 800 meter mark. I said, fucking get up, you bastard.
You know, Stu, the editor, hasn't had to beep out any C words for ages. Now you're back and straight into it. We're beeping them out again. Jesus Christ. Anyway.
All good, Morgan. All the best of luck with the footy, mate, because I Brisbane could get the bloody double or the trifecta. So
yeah, I think you Queenslanders might just get double.
Hey, you fellas got a milestone coming up too, boys, eh?
Hey.
yeah, we're 5 F's 95 today. We've got the 100 coming up, Morgie.
Yeah, get your messages through.
And I'll, we'll get one. We'll get one through to you. But congratulations!
Appreciate it, Morgs.
Congratulations
From
You
today.
can be very proud of that, eh? Fucking
Yeah,
we're proud.
We are, mate. We are. We're very proud.
Who would have thought, Too silly. Fucking hit 100, eh?
Here he is again.
Hey, who would have thought?
Sorry, Stu.
It's only your fellas two partners, Natalie and Christy, that have got you there. You fellas, if you didn't have them two, you were gone at 7.
100%.
Gone at 7.
100% right, mate.
Gone at
Hey,
7.
you-
Put up with
going
all the
at 7.
shit that goes with it.
Oh, yeah.
Love you, boys. I love you.
Love you,
Too,
Morgs.
Bros, we've missed you.
Love you, boys.
Take care, my
Thank yous.
brother.
Hey, go the Storm.
See you, boys.
See you, mate.
Fucking Storm, you would have said. Anyway, Stu's got his work cut out for him again.
Morgs does drop the LC.
Sorry, Stu. Mate, we've got 3 left.
We've got. We might do a bit of fan mail. I've got
do
two
fan mail?
two fan mail.
Fan mail, one-liner, and quote of the week.
Yeah, we've got 2 fan mails. The first one, guys, isn't. It's fan mail. It's from Alan Stevenson, absolute legend. He sent it through. Now he's got an event coming up, and it's at the Full Throttle Ranch. It's called Bikes, Cars, and Coffee, and our Senator Pauline Hanson will be present. Now that's at the Full Throttle Ranch, Sunday the 16th of November, 2025. If you're watching, Stu, just whack that up on the screen now, champ. Thank you very much.
Champion.
Now I'll just read out what's on the flyer. Full Throttle Ranch. Everyone knows where that is. 160 Lings Road, Budeye.
Yeah, but yep.
10 a.m. start. Presentation is at 1:15 p.m.
So make sure you get there, guys.
If you intend to stay for lunch, bookings directly with Full Throttle Ranch are essential. Email ranch@ftaust.com. That's up on the screen now, Stu. So that's that, guys.
You love that, don't you? Putting that up there.
I just love making Stu's job difficult, and I love watching the blow up and the carry on that goes with it. So yeah, that'll be a great day, guys. If you're into your barbecue, your cars, your bikes, or your coffee, get on down there. It'll be an awesome day. So,
And good to see Pauline too.
and Pauline will be there. She's starting to get a bit of traction now, isn't she? I think
I don't know if we want to get involved, but
we're not getting into politics,
Nah,
but she's starting to get a bit of traction. But it would be difficult at the moment. Anyway, I'm going to move on because I'm just sort of.
we can see what's about to happen.
What is it? Sedgway.
No, not segues.
I'm segueing into a rant, not a yarn.
No. We're going directly into a rant.
Directly
so we're
into
gonna
a
be
rant.
careful of that.
We're
We know that.
I
but
won't get into politics.
I think I'll say one thing. I'm not upset by it.
No.
Anyway, that's us.
We're going to leave it at that.
We're not-
Move on. Next thing.
I was just thinking, should we just leave Morgs with the quote of the week about the Warriors? Anyway, yeah. I just really like what he said. Sometimes the Warriors are the ones that.
Guys, I'll put a quote of I actually had a quote of the week, but I'm going to put one that's more fitting for what Morgz just went through. And it's just a shout out to all the mums out there. Shout out to my mum, everything you've been through. You're an absolute warrior.
The Warriors, yeah.
I've got another quote of the week, and I'm going to pop that on at the end, guys. And it's just about your mum. So we'll pop that on at the end, guys. But we got a bit of fan mail from the Groover, mate.
The Groover.
The Groover.
Ados.
Now this came on the back of he's obviously listened to that Grant Coleman yarn, and I said in that I'd love to see the cattle load at Darwin and then go overseas and see the feedlots and that over there. Now he's not in Indo, guys. He's in Vietnam, as you know. He's our Vietnamese correspondent, but he actually went to a feedlot, the biggest feedlot. He's affiliated with the biggest feedlot in Vietnam. They can hold up to 43,000 head. And I'll just pop him on, guys.
Brando, I just thought of something.
What's that, mate?
I'm going to try and find this texter I had. It's over there. I'll get it later. We're going to sign this one.
Yep.
We're going to sign the Sir Harry.
Yep.
Episode 95.
Yep.
It's going straight to Odo.
Yeah, send it to him.
Yep.
Yeah, done.
Odo.
If he's got fan mail of the week.
Yep.
Okay, Brando Furley.
He's a good-looking rooster.
Meet podcast crew. He's going.
He's a cool dude.
We're talking about the cattle that come overseas out of Darwin, and I think out of Derby as well. All right. Okay. So and when they come to Vietnam here, right, they go to a feedlot, right? Well, not all, but a lot, right? And so we're going to see, right?
Nothing wrong with them cattle.
No, all undercover. You'd have to be over there. It'd be so wet.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm currently at the largest feedlot in Vietnam. Now it can hold up to 43,000 cattle. That's a lot, right?
All undercover,
because
guys.
it's so expensive.
Small country.
It's still in Australian dollars. And, people in Vietnam have got to buy that, and because the exchange rate's pretty low. You know what I mean? And that's the only reason. And so it leaves a bit of a luxury, right? Yeah, so they've got to take care of them and, fit for purpose. The cattle are fit for purpose, right? It's a hot area, so instead of buying carton meat in, you can buy this fresh, right? Because they don't need electricity, to get it. Oh, settle down. These Brahmas, these white ones, eh?
Brum, look at that white thing just waiting for him to get in the pen.
Bit of black one. Oh, got a bit of Hereford. So they're not all bossy niggers. There is a few European breeds sprinkled among. They're the ones I'd pick out. Right, so there you go. So it's a big business here, and they're all in good nick, right?
Yeah, he just cuts out there at the end, guys.
Oh, must have been everything.
No, he just cuts out at the end. That video was just about to finish, so but we might get we'll get Ado on down the track again. Get the Groover on for another podcast.
Yeah, but we've already heard his story, so I think we should get him on.
Just talk a bit about what he's doing over there, just as a topic, But we've got. In saying that, guys, we've got a lot of podcasts lined up. We are under a fair bit of pressure with that.
But he's a wealth of knowledge. He can easily sit there and go through. He can talk to us about. He can talk to us about QA. He can talk to us about cattle. He can talk about lamb.
Yep.
He can talk about everything. I'd love to actually get him on and like I say, not about his story. Let's just talk.
No, we'll talk about what he's doing over there. And I didn't know he was connected to a feedlot over there. So thanks a lot for that, Groover. That's interesting, guys. Any of you guys that are listening to this in the car, I've put a bit of footage up of that message that he sent through, so you can have a look at what happens over there. So in that feedlot, they've got 43 undercover facilities, and I suggest it can hold 43,000. You can get 1,000 cattle in every stall. I'll call it it's an undercover feedlot.
Stall sounds small, but they're obviously big.
Yeah, so it's got 43 of them. So it's quite a big joint. So and he's affiliated with them. So
and Brandon, there's nothing wrong with that cattle.
No, they're in
nothing wrong with them, mate.
No,
and
their conditions,
Yeah, they were in good nick.
So thanks for that, Groover. Thanks for your for the fan mail, mate. And we'll send you through a Sir Harry Wagyu hat, mate.
We'll even sign it, mate. All we ask for in return is a video of you opening it and putting it on.
Yeah, that's it.
That'd be cool.
So no, we'll shoot that through.
Yeah, for sure.
Righto, guys, we're going to go to quote of the week. And like I said, I had one that I was going to use, but just in reference to what Morgz was just talking about with his mum, and I want to say a big shout out to my mum. Yeah.
Big listener.
Jeez. Nah, she's just the last 10 years, what she's been through. It's just, yeah, you're a bloody warrior. So, yeah, we'll pop it on, guys. So, shout out to all the mums out there. Give your mum a ring.
At 5 years old, you say, Mum, I love you. At 12, you say, Mum, you're so annoying. At 16, you say, I can't wait to move out. At 18, you say, I'm done with this house. At 25, you say, Mum, you were right. At 30, you say, I just want to go see my mum. At 50, you say, I'm scared to lose her. At 80, you say, I'd give anything just to hear her voice again. The years between those moments are filled with 1,000 small realizations. The way her hands worked tirelessly. The way her voice softened your fears. The way her love stayed steady even when you pushed her away. And one day you might catch yourself folding laundry the way she taught you. And you'll realize she's in everything you do. Her lessons, her laughter, her hope for you. They never left. So if you're lucky enough to still have her in your life, don't wait until it's too late to say it. Thank you. I see you now. I love you more than I ever knew how to.
Yeah, I'm not saying anything, so I'm going to start tearing up, guys. Like I said, shout out to my mum. She's been an absolute warrior. Shout out to all the mums out there. Guys, ring your mum. If you haven't rung her for a while, you live distance like I do, and haven't spoke to her for ages, give her a ring.
Yep. I'm not saying nothing.
I can't. I'm going to go to shit.
No.
So.
One-liner.
Now, this came on the back of the vehicle kerfuffle that we had today. Mousse was telling me the plan. He said, you're going to swap this car and Mark's going in that car. Then when you see the podcast, she's going to swap cars. I said, mate, I'm as confused as a mouse in a tampon factory. What the fuck are you talking about? And I said it to him and I thought, I'll use that as a one-liner.
So, with context to that.
Then I get in Fieldy's car. No, hang on, no. Mark says, can you take my car? Because he's got to go. I went
and done delivery.
He went and did a delivery, so he took one for the team.
Work you.
I don't know whose fuck up it was, but anyway, he took one for the team.
I
think it was a neutral. It was someone left a message.
A technology one.
A technology one.
Yeah.
So Fieldy had to go and do a delivery, but he's got to go to the processing plant tomorrow. He said he needs his car. He said, can you drive mine back? I said, yeah, no worries. Well, then we'll swap it at the podcast and be all good. So I get halfway between Raymond Terrace and work. The fuel light comes on. So this bloke he just loves to push it as far as he can with fuel. You know, when you get down to sort of a quarter of a tank, you think, next time I get an opportunity, I'll fill up. Fieldy doesn't.
Nah. If there's a gauntlet, I will run it.
And he didn't even sort of say, I just thought, because I got in, I didn't even look, and I got too far away from it. I got between, I'm thinking, fuck, I hope I can get to Raymond Terrace.
And Stu would have been coming out. He would have seen it, and he would have gone,
oh, no, I just said he does this all the time. Like
every time.
Anyway.
Guys, yeah, I've got a thing. If there's a gauntlet, I'll run it. And I think I've run out of fuel probably twice or three times in my life. Yeah, and diesels are hard too because
you just hate filling up. You just he puts off filling the car
because it takes time.
He gets down to a quarter of a tank and he goes, I should fill up. No, fuck it, I'll do it tomorrow.
Because it takes so much time. Like you've actually got to stop. You've got to get out, and then every time I get out, I've gone, fuck, I didn't open the cap, and then I've got to run back, and it just everything takes time.
Complicated, mate, isn't it?
Oh, I fucking hate it.
It's complicated.
It's 10 minutes that you shouldn't have to waste.
Taufa, every time he takes his car, he fills it up for him.
He does, yeah.
He's an absolute legend because he knows. Yeah, anyway.
You know what? I'll even say to him, Tauf, can you go and get some bread for Smoko? Knowing that I need
fuel, I know. Because
he'll go to Shell and he'll fill it up.
Yeah. So I actually didn't get mad. I had a laugh to myself and I thought, if I don't break down before I get to Raymond Terrace, I'm just going to sink him on the podcast. So there you go.
I hate it. I do. I hate getting fuel.
So one line of the week, as confused as a mouse in a tampon factory. Yeah. The Frenchie was giving me the rundown on the plan, and I just didn't understand it. I said, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah, because he wanted to do a delivery, and I said, "No, he's got a newborn." So
I thought he wanted to do the delivery mine. I said, "You can take mine, but there's stuff in the back."
Yeah, no.
I said, "No," and he said, "No, it's going to be okay." I'm just like, anyway.
It was a side of beef. I had to do it in the refrigerated dude. Anyway, yeah.
Right, guys, that's us for this week. Like we said last week, www.themeatgame.com, yep. Hats, shirts, pre-sale, the chugs, the stubby holders, all the gear that we've got on there. Jump on there if you would like to purchase any of those products.
Yep.
The Hamish rub, you can get that on our website or go direct to the Taste merch.
Yeah, no, we can send that on instant parcels. So.
Yep,
for sure. So, yeah, shout out to Kick-Ass, Sir Harry Wagyu on the back of Mr. Coleman.
And Grant Coleman, what an absolute legend. It was an absolute privilege to have you on the podcast, mate.
We've got Snow Sons,
Snow and Sons, congratulations.
the meat tea. Bye for now.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up there. Be good to each other. Have a great weekend. Don't be a tea-nuck. Bye for now.
Bye for now.
Welcome to the Meat Game Podcast, where the bulls run wild and the stories last. Country boys, butchers, and cowboys too, running hard on the truth like we always do. Raise your glass. On the concrete, blood on the steel. I'm talking about a life that's raw and real. From the paddock to the plate, it's more than a trade. Sweat, grit, and muscle, how legends are made. It ain't just work, it's a way of life. Cut deep like a bone and knife. Welcome to the Meat Game Podcast, where the bulls run wild and the stories last. Country boys, butchers, and cowboys too, running hard on the truth like we always do. Raise your glass, crank it loud.